What is going on, guys? The Sunday stream has returned. I am here with two of the finest gentlemen you will find on the internet and in real life. Red Gaze, my man. How's it going?
Oh, it's going very well. Very well. Do you actually believe what you just said?
I can neither confirm nor deny, but I did in fact say it. So I can confirm that I said it.
Understood.
And then down below us, right where he belongs, is Joe Exotic. I mean, Lethal Lightning. What's going on, Lethal?
I hate Carol Baskins.
Well, I think Joe Exotic speaks for us all. We all hate Carol Baskins. Carol Baskins needs to go join her husband, I suppose, just walk into the tiger cage covered in blood or something. I don't know what, but she's going to get what's coming to her when Joe Exotic gets out of jail and is exonerated. So that'll
Free
be
Joe Exotic. Can we make that a movement? Free Joe Exotic.
Hashtag.
I mean, I think we have to. That's our responsibility as humans. We have to do it. Let's see who we got in chat. These fucking elbow coughs in a disguise. I just discovered that this is a new YouTube emoji. It's an elbow cough.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like they have a bunch of new emojis just about Corona and shit. It's really weird.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so cool. But let's see who we've got in the chat. We have Bionic Belly Button. Hey, Bionic Belly Button. Good to see you. We have Drake Asbel. What's up, Drake? Red Gaze, the newest moderator. Red Gaze is in the chat. And guys, we're going to be talking about Red Gaze a lot today, specifically a project he's got going on. That as soon as we introduce everybody, we're going to talk about that real quick. And everybody fucking spams elbow cough emojis in the chat, of course. There we
Including
go.
Lethal.
Including Lethal. James Grimes, howdy. You purchased copies of the 3 volumes of Star Wars Omnibus Clone Wars recently. Those are very cool. I do like a lot of those stories, to be honest. I think you're in for a treat. Way better than the stories we got from 2008, the Clone Wars animated series, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, definitely enjoy those, man. David Prevost is here. Trey Courtney's here. Vertical Horizons. Kermit the Log, but I don't think that's our Kermit the Log. I think that's another Kermit the Log.
No.
Or is that Kermit the Log? Is that his account now?
I don't think so.
I think he's still going by K-Log.
Yeah, me too. I think it's another Kermit the Log, but good to see you here too with that weird-ass Yoda emoji. Josue Vieja is here. Darthanos in a disguise. Mikey Gussler, what's up, my homies? What up, Mikey? Christian says, Dana Schwartz not hating me. Ah, ha, 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 I follow her. Ooh, wow. Maybe you were saved from the block then. Saved from the block. Alex is here. Drunken Dana forever. That's true. Drunk 3PO is trying to woo Dana Schwartz.
Oh, are we surprised?
I don't think so. Listen, I think she said herself she has poor taste in men. So I think that's going to kind of
he's got a shot.
There you go. So that's going to kind of determine. I don't think he wants her to run away because that means that he's worthwhile. I think that's how the math will work in my head.
He's validating himself.
Right. Runner Games with a new profile picture of me. Instead of pixelated Ryan, he is now screaming Ryan. It looks like I'm getting fucked in the ass, to be quite honest.
Little bit.
That's a pretty good one. Jeremy Baskins. Lock her up. Yes. Free Joe Exotic in the chat. Everybody's here. Tatsunami's here. Blake is here. And then I did see a super chat. I saw a super chat already from The Price is Right review. Price is Right is an awesome dude, always supporting. He says, yo, sup my fave peeps. I think the Phantom Menace should make a custom comic rendition pic of themselves like Anna as a big FU to the comics industry for producing this. Well, it's tough to know what you mean by producing this because there's so much shit that is being shoved out there by Marvel and DC right now. But yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm really liking the trading cards that Phantom Collective's doing. I think that is really cool. So that's kind of like what I see as the comic rendition of myself. But appreciate the support. Price is Right. Appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you. Let's see. Everybody, so many people joining us. Thank you guys for being here. I don't know if this is going to appear on everyone's sub feed or not. We know how YouTube's been weird with it lately, but smash that like button, share the stream out there, let everybody know what's going on. Now, we're going to talk about this a couple times during the stream, but I wanted Red Gaze to talk a little bit about something that he has going on, this project that's been in the works for a really long time.
What's up, guys? This is Sunsworn, Edge of Annihilation. This is set to replace Star Wars.
Exactly. There it is. So Lucasfilm did us a favor, getting rid of Star Wars so that Sunsworn can come in and take over.
That's the plan, yeah. I've been a Star Wars fan my entire life, since about the age of 3, and just watching it get brutally murdered was all the inspiration I needed to say goodbye. It's like ending a horrible relationship. It's been going on for years now. It was really good in the beginning. Everything was sweet. It was beautiful. The romance was there. The sex was incredible. But toward the end there, everything just went sour, And at some point, you just got to say goodbye and move on to something better.
So are you describing this as the younger blonde woman that's come along?
Redhead. We'll go with redhead.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We know Lethal's partial to redheads. We know that for a fact. So
aren't we all, though?
Yeah, aren't we all?
Already better than Disney Star Wars, says Vertical Horizon. Now, that's not a high bar. We'll see if it can get better from here. So
it's definitely not.
So obviously, you guys know that Comicsgate has been doing a bunch of crowdfunding comics for about a year and a half, 2 years now. It's tough to keep track of the time, but Red Gaze, who's been someone who has supported people over and over and over again and platformed them on his channel, is coming out with his own Indiegogo. And we thought this would be an awesome opportunity to let you guys know about it and let him talk about it a little bit to let them know what you're getting yourself into here.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be, no, the first question I got was, this isn't a comic? No, it's not a comic. It's a full-length novel. It's going to be over 300 pages, still in the third draft, so we're gutting some stuff and editing and even rewriting some scenes. So I can promise over 300, but that's the best I can do at the moment. Yeah, man, it's epic space fantasy. You're going to witness the decline of an empire, basically, and usher in a kind of a new age of just a nonstop adventure. And that's what we want, right? There's going to be all kinds of, your character development out the ass. You're going to follow the stories of not only heroes, but villains as well. And even some, in-betweeners. Everybody's got their own arc in this. And that's one thing I really tried to do is flesh out the characters. It's actually going to be the first in a trilogy. I do have 2 trilogies mapped out, but I'm not going, balls to the wall on that just yet. We want to focus on the first one first. What you're scrolling through is pages from the visual companion. I thought it was a good idea to offer that as well, and to kick some work back to Comicsgate, since that's kind of my roots, as well as the Fandom Menace. But the visual companion will just have artwork depicting some of the characters, scenes, starships, planets, and a galaxy map, and just to kind of give you a feel for the universe, since obviously it's unfamiliar. It's only in my brain.
Nice.
I love visual companions. I've always loved visual companions, especially like Star Wars ones, like Dark Empire. I love the visual companions, man. So that got me hooked straight away.
Yep. I think I was maybe 14th backer or something, whatever that first day was. And I was really excited to back Red Gaze because, one, he's an awesome dude. And 2, this looks badass. So you guys know in my new setup, you can see a little more of the books that I actually have behind me. I've obviously been reading Star Wars novels and shit like that for forever. So I'm excited for a novel because I do like to read. And that visual companion's just like the next level up, kind of like Lethal said. You can kind of visualize all that. So we will be talking about Sunsworn and plug it in the chat occasionally. I did put the link out there if anybody wanted to check it out. So thank you, Red Gaze, and we'll keep pimping that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for the platform, man.
No problem. It's not very big, but I'll do whatever I can. So, and I do have, this is my first stream with my new setup. I got a little bit of a new setup. You can see a couple more things than you used to before. All my books are laid out a little better, so I'm digging it.
And by the way, it's not the size that matters; it's the passion that goes into it.
Well,
I've been told that's not true.
Yeah, I've been told that. I mean, size probably matters at least a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got to at least be average, I guess. Otherwise, it's going to be a disappointment.
Mm-hmm. Who told you that?
Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew.
Pretty much every woman I've been with.
You had a problem with Mountain Dew?
I think you've been on Twitch too long. You're kind of bringing your Twitch habits here.
You think Ryan's
right.
going to become a little bit of a thought?
Oh, I'm already.
I think
I'm
he's
already
be
full
like
thought over on Twitch.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. I think he's gonna become like a fat angry man.
No.
Oh, listen. If I cannot go to the gym, if they don't start fucking opening up the gyms again, I am gonna become fat. I'll tell you what. Now they're like not even letting people go and run and shit.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, it's pissing me off. Apology says, Ryan, take off your shirt. What the fuck?
Oh God. I live near this creek, and I've been going for like these massive walks every day. It's great.
Nice.
Go past, hang out,
Yeah,
see snakes and shit.
I've been walking the neighborhood at night, and I'm just wondering if it's weird. It's like this dead silence. It's like silent as the grave. You can hear a pin drop now, and I keep being concerned somebody's gonna roll up, and be like, "Excuse me, Sin, why is you walking out this late at night?"
You're gonna bump into Joe Exotic out there. What you doing out this time there?
That would be much worse. Much worse than a police officer.
Bahadek says, I've already worn that Captain Marvel apron topless. I did do that on stream. I was pretty drunk, I think. But yeah. Are there any EU novels I don't have? I'd have to think about it. I have all the ones I've ever seen. I'm sure there's a couple that I don't have. There's definitely a couple of the young adult books that I don't have. As far as the full novels, I'm not sure. I think I have maybe everything.
Isn't there that Clone Wars one? What's that Clone Wars one called? That's not many copies of it were printed.
I have No Prisoners and Wild Space and Stealth and Siege or whatever those ones are.
Stealth and Siege, that might be the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. You run almost every day. That's good.
With that profile picture.
Yeah, you're running from
that index finger.
Running away from the big black bull. That's who he's running from. I had to highlight something. Yeah. Liquid Plastic says Ryan is turning into wings now. Kind of. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, if I don't get 3 subs this hour, I'm not playing anymore. Basically. What is this? In a Disguise. What the hell are you talking about? Now you guys are trying to trade nudes of me. That's what's going on right now.
Hit me up In Disguise. I got them all.
I got screenshots of that Captain Marvel apron if anyone's interested.
Oh God. Yeah. That was a night. Now, speaking of exciting nights and people who probably haven't had many lately, Dana Schwartz. Dana Schwartz has been on everybody's mind and everybody's mouth, I suppose.
I'm sure plenty of people have been on hers too.
That very, very true. Now we've learned more about her, but the one thing that I think everyone can agree upon is the fact that she hates men. She fucking hates men, and she can't stop talking about it for some reason. Now, Lethal, why would a woman like this hate men? Why do you think that could ever happen?
Oh God, there's a lot of reasons. I'm gonna go with the fact that there's so many. I think she's got daddy issues. You look at the way she promotes her book and all that. I think Dad wasn't giving her enough attention, and maybe she was getting a little bit too much attention from her uncle as well.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
I never thought about that, but that could be true. Now, what about you, Gaze? What do you think has inspired Dana Schwartz to these levels of hatred?
Well, in one of her more recent posts, I believe she said that her makeup kit has outlasted several relationships. So that kind of tells you where she's at. I don't think anybody's going to be good enough for her, especially a white man.
Well, That is really a short amount of time when you consider how much makeup she actually puts on. Because we have seen the side-by-side comparisons, have we not?
That's a great point.
Let's see. Hold on. You just brought that up. Let's check it out. Cecil. I believe Cecil tweeted something about this. Now
I've actually been considering selling my book in a similar manner to what she's doing because it seems to work.
I'll buy 2 copies.
What the hell is that? What is Cecil tweeting about? Jesus, I need to be careful scrolling through his shit. What I share.
Yeah, listen, that's that's eldritch knowledge right there that you're combing through. Be careful.
Yes. All right, I found it. What you order online versus what arrives in the mail. And listen, we're not shaming anybody. Listen, I wouldn't wear makeup. It's not a big deal. But Cecil said this. So if her makeup has outlasted her relationships, I do think that is saying something, guys. What you order online versus what arrives in the mail.
That's pretty accurate.
There you go. I get 0 fault. Damn it, false advertising. So that's what our buddy Cecil had to say about the topic. And I did get a super chat here. Hold on. From Hurin the Steadfast, Canadian at $10, laughing my ass off. Well, thank you very much. Glad we could make you laugh, and we do appreciate that super chat. Thank you. Bionic says she's too pretty and has been assaulted by attention. They dared talk to her. Maybe that's true. Look at fucking drunk 3PO. My beautiful Dana, says Jay.
Drunk, you don't have to simp when she's not even here.
Nah, he's got a soft spot for her. He does.
It's not soft. It's hard.
he didn't like my assessment of her. I was like, well, she seems to rage on, and men have had a fair bit, but she's the type of woman that would cozy up to Harvey Weinstein to get a role real quick.
And the first one to report years later.
Yeah. When I said that, I could see Drunk was like, "Don't say that about my girl, man."
Apollo says, "Drunk, She-Hulk is my woman," and then he puts a bunch of tongues popped on me. But there you go. We got George Big Dick Lucas in the fucking chat. George, Storyman Jack, good to see you, buddy. It's been a while, but good to see you. Now, here is a question we need to hear from everybody. In the chat. Does anyone think Dana is hot?
I've broken this down. I can explain this one. There is a logical, statistical answer to this one. Visually, you just take her how she is? No. You add the layer of how she dresses in those pictures that bumps her up a little bit. And then you also have to account for the fact that she would be total filth for pure attention and fake love and daddy issues, which also bumps her up to a bit. So I feel when it's all said and done, you can bring her up to about a 7 or an 8. And she starts at like a 3, but once you add it all, you can get it to an 8.
Interesting perspective. What about you guys?
I think that's a pretty accurate analysis. I don't know. I'd probably start her at a 4. But yeah, 7 or 8 is where she tops out. And I mean, Lethal is obviously one of the leading voices on Filthy Women. So, I mean, his analysis is spot on. There's all daddy issues. Absolutely. That's going to bump it up at least 2 points. And then you add on top of that the attention seeking, the nonstop attention seeking. When she says she hates white males, she wants white males. I think that's why Drunk is so infatuated. He knows what's going on. He thinks he's got a shot. He might have a shot. Go for it, Drunk.
Yeah, give him a chance.
She definitely won't do that one thing you like, says Michelle Dunlap.
Oh, trust me. If you tell her you'll be there in the morning, she'll do anything.
Now, this is I think why I think Jay was so excited to try to slide in her DMs and so upset when he got blocked. I think it's this tweet right here. Of course, I am blocked, so I had to screen cap this before.
You know what? I don't think I'm actually blocked yet. I'm going to take a look.
I don't know how she's blocking. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Just let her hate men. You're the reason white straight males are so hated right now. Become a male feminist today.
Nice. Nope, I'm in there. I'm in like Flint.
Nice. So you actually know what's going on.
Yeah, I've got full access.
Ooh, all access. Now,
it does look like her DMs are closed, though, unfortunately.
That's not a surprise. She liked your tweet, Christian. Good for you. Oh, good for you. Let's get, what the fuck is going on here? I got one more picture. Now, this one, I think Lethal likes this picture. And I actually use this picture often.
I love that one, man.
I know. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's enticing.
What about this one?
She knows
That's
what
good,
she's doing.
But I prefer the other one.
I know. Lethal likes, listen, there's a reason that it's Lethal Jade. Lethal likes a woman with attitude. There's no doubt about that. And this is a little bit of attitude. So look at what Paulo says. She looks kinky.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's good.
There you go. So I want to see, this is going to be the first time we do this poll on this channel. Smash or pass, chat. Smash or pass. And I don't mean with a frying pan. I mean smash or pass. With cockmeat, yeah. That's what we want to hear. But let's actually get back to here. Let's see if I can take this down for a second. We'll get back to what she actually said. Because at the end of the day, that is the important thing, right? That's what she said.
Well, I mean, if you actually want to listen to women, yes. If not, not so much. I mean, you can get back to the sass.
They're already popping up here. Let's see. Pass, smash, pass. We know that's not the real Kermit now.
Yeah, that's all the proof I need.
Smash. Space Windy says pass. Yeah, I hate it. Says Soul Assassin.
Good for you.
Let's see.
She the fuck out of her.
She 18. Hulk smash. God, that is fucking good. Smash and dash. Smash if you were drunk. Pass, you're straight. Well, you don't count, Bionic. All right, you don't count. Look what I just sent you on Twitter and Hulk smash. All right, I think that the passes have it. Do you know
what straight women and uncooked noodles have at the same time or have in common?
What?
I can't wait to find out.
They're both straight until you get them wet.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, here it is. What? This is not her. Who? There's no way.
Is it filthy?
No. This is supposedly her. That's got to be from a long ass time ago, when she has braces and stuff.
She looks like a teenager in that one.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take this one down. That's what someone sent me, saying that this is her from a long time ago. But anyway, that is from too long ago to run or smash or pass on. So
I love it how everyone just starts sending photos once you start talking about. Like, I get on one of my Brie Larson is hot rants, and all of a sudden my DMs are just filled with pictures of her feet. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, they're just being responsible. You know, they're trying to help a brother out.
Looking at her fucking feet.
Bionic and In a Disguise are talking about carpet licking in the chat. I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
I thought they were straight, allegedly.
Autistic Cyan 2. I like the fact that there's an Autistic Cyan 1. It says hard pass. What happened to your first account, bro? Will says, yeah, she get it. There you go. Yeah, it was Runner Games that sent that. It was creepy as fuck.
Well, I think V had it right when he says she's a one-time smash and dash.
Smash and dash, yeah. I can respect that. I kind of put her not quite in my same category with Paris Hilton. Like Paris Hilton, I would absolutely love to spend a weekend with her, but I'd fucking kill her if I spent a week with her.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Paris Hilton. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Right?
Yeah.
She kind of made it cool to be a slut again for a while.
Well, it was always cool. It just, some people frowned upon it. But let me. All right. So Apollo's going to send us Brie Larson feed. Thank God. Thank you, Apollo.
Nice.
And now that we're about to go into exactly what she said, just kind of make fun of this shit. I know a lot of you heard it already, so we're gonna run through what she said in a second. But let me thank my patrons. We now have 110 people in the chat. Thank you guys very much. Glad we've got a good crowd here today. But my wonderful patrons who let me be able to do all the things that I'm able to do here, both on here on YouTube, on Twitch, all that stuff. And I will be doing a patron hangout after the stream in Discord in the supporter chat, guys. So if you're listening, we'll be able to do that immediately following the stream. But thank you so much to Teresa Martin, George, Big Dick, Lucas, also known as Story Man Jack, Lost Jedi 22, Culture Casino, Mexican Iron Man, Neil Valentine, and D Larkin, Trace XL, The Geek Blend, Daniel Himes, What a Ass, What a Bitch, What a Contagious Coronavirus Cuck, Rosetta Allen, Bionic Belly Button, RC from the NYC, Riff Magos, Thick Karen, AFK Bard, RR, My Nerdy Home, Lethal Motherfucking Lightning, Optimus Prune, Raging Rhino, Seth Saunders, Alex McCarthy, Trev Fishbein, and Geeky Candy. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Now, I'm here, fucker. Good thing, Say. I'm glad you're here.
What a saint.
That's quite an announcement. Yeah, quite an announcement. Now, this is kind of what set off a huge thing, because every straight relationship, notice she says straight relationship, not, I wonder if just two gay dudes would just be two Oscars. I don't know if they are exempt for some reason or what, but every straight relationship is Nicole Kidman with a piece of garbage in Oscar the Grouch. So
what I find interesting about this one is she didn't actually single out white men. This is just men in general. All men are trash and grouchy. And why does she hate homeless people is my question.
Oh, I thought she was saying women belong near the trash can.
Well,
I gotta change some stuff.
That's mind blowing. I didn't even think about that. Well, and I think it's interesting. It's Oscar. That's it's sometimes a Latino name. I mean, is that what she's saying? Maybe she isn't targeting white men anymore? Maybe she's targeting men of a different kind of descent, or just sexy men like drunk 3PO.
Oh.
Maybe she just actually wants to fuck Muppets.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, who doesn't? Let's be fair.
I don't know. There's been times I've been around Kermit the Log and I've been like, I wonder what that feels like.
I'll try it with your finger and just go from there.
Now, we have someone here to defend Dana because he's trying to woo her, trying to bring her over to see things from a different perspective. And that is Jay, Drunk 3PO. How is it going? I know she blocked you about 24 hours ago. How's your life changed since then?
Very sad. I thought we had a connection. I made a video today pleading with her and showing the love triangle. Every time you highlight a comment, you cut off my face. That's why I was like reaching. So hopefully all my friends tagged her in it. So hopefully she'll see it and come around. Come back around.
Yeah,
Keyword being
back around on her.
Keyword being come, yes. Obviously.
I mean, I even used George Michael in the video. I mean, look, you can't get better than George Michael.
The Senate has some words of wisdom.
Yeah, everybody laughs. They all laugh until the photos come out. Yeah. People that say that crap are the ones that don't have sex anyway. So keep talking.
Damn.
Well, I believe the Senate's underage, so it's probably good.
Good thing.
Oscar has seen some shit. Look at that face. Look at Oscar's face right here. This motherfucker has seen some shit. He's like, I have seen her butthole. Look at it. I can't believe it's zooming in just like perfectly. All right, there we go.
Maybe he's just a big fan of Nicole Kidman and he's like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, she's looking a little wicked in that picture.
Yeah, man. See, Nicole Kidman, she's very
ill intent.
You catch her on a good day, and she can have a bit of a cheeky smirk to her. Then other days you see her and you're like, holy crap, how are you still alive?
This is protected by reCAPTCHA, guys. Just so you know, reCAPTCHA, it's protected. Know what the fuck that is. But yeah, so this is basically the thing that went off. And obviously, a lot of people went over her entire history. The thing she said about South Park, the thing she said about Western canon, about how it's too white, too male, all of the normal shit. And I guess the thing we haven't even talked about is the fact that this woman is the one who's going to be writing the She-Hulk series. And that's basically why she matters right now.
Right.
I have no idea what she's done before, to be quite honest. And a lot of people have asked her, like, what qualifies you to be writing this? Like, do you care about this character? Do you care about comics? And of course, she just kind of plays the victim. It's like, how dare you ask me that? Which is,
it's not what she's done to get in this position; it's who she's done.
Well, that's
correct.
true.
And who she hasn't. Poor drunk 3PO. I feel for you, man. I'm gonna do everything I can to get you hooked up there.
Yeah, we gotta. Don't worry, drunk 3PO. Your dong is now my dong, man. We're gonna get you that ass.
Is drunk frozen?
No, I'm not.
No,
my internet's really slow.
Oh yeah, he's like a stop motion, like one of those.
Is it? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Yeah, I thought you were just being still.
Let me click to my avatar.
Look at this. Dana will turn She-Hulk into He-Hulk. Maybe.
There's like a really bad storm where I'm at right now, so
that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're going to stay indoors anyway, right? Yeah. So obviously, Dana Schwartz has fucking issues. Here's what we were gonna say. We need your weigh in on this, Jay, because you were in the chat saying that yeah, she's hot. But what do you think caused her to be this way? Do you think it's a daddy issue? Do you think it's an uncle issue? Do you think it's a couple bad boyfriends? What do you think it was?
I think we live in a day and age where I was reading this this article from the psychiatrist from like, I don't know where it was, from Texas University. And they were saying that the social media days like has changed something in like these young people's brain where any type of attention is a good thing, positive or negative. So it doesn't matter. So if it's easier for them to get negative attention, but it's still attention, then they'll do it that way. So I'm not saying that's it, but it made a lot of sense. It made a lot of sense with some of these people out on Twitter, that are just trying to grab any type of attention possible.
It's Carol Baskins. Carol Baskins is in her ear. The woman is obsessed with me.
That woman is just obsessed with me. I'm going to head down there to Florida, teach her a thing or two. I got Carol Baskins' journal.
Where is she located? Where's Schwartz? Is she in California? Sorry, I hate you. I know you California people hate when people say Cali.
I'm not from here. I just live here. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I got you.
Lost Jedi says in 2016, she heard that men grab women by the pussy and she became bitter when she realized nobody has ever even reached in her direction.
Oh, shit.
Good
one.
one.
That's rough. That is rough.
That could have set a lot of them off. That would explain a lot of the derangement.
She's still tappable. Yeah, man. Fucking oath.
Fucking oath. Yeah, and well, to be quite honest with you, in the world of Twitter, it's not really a lot of negative attention. When you look at the interaction she had with that, it's over 250,000 likes. And there's not a whole lot of comments. I think initially when I looked, there was probably something like 2,000 comments. It wasn't even that much. This is before she started blocking people. Mm-hmm. So
her blockchain is weird.
I don't know if it's a blockchain now, dude.
I think she's like going through it because she's got nothing else to do. She's like at home taking pictures in lingerie and just, I got nothing to do. So,
well, and the thing is, I never really interacted with her. I don't think. The same thing with fucking Ray Carson. Now, Ray Carson just fucking blocked me. I know that because I'm pretty sure Steph tagged her in a tweet. Oh, speaking of, right there. Thank you, Steph, for plugging that. Steph tagged me in a tweet about a video I made about her, and I'm pretty sure that's why like she saw the video and then blocked me. But fucking Dana Schwartz, she's like blocking a lot of people because it's not a blockchain on Anna. Like it's not a blockchain on anyone big because there's too many people that aren't blocked.
Yeah, it's true.
I went days without getting blocked. I only got blocked yesterday for me when my boy Zeroful, he retweeted one of her tweets where she was going on about how she's got a lot more free time now and she wants to talk to more people. So I got a bit cozy and I got the block.
Damn, blocked just like that, huh?
Yep.
See, Runner Game says I'm not blocked. Well, look with a profile picture like that. I can't believe anyone would block you. I think it looks so good.
It might be different on Twitter.
Maybe. It shouldn't be. It should be exactly the same. Why would you ever change that? Grammar Adam says Ryan, Ray, and Dana in a 3-way.
Fucking knife. Good on you.
There would be so much hatred. I don't know.
High five.
Ray?
Yeah, Ray Carson.
Wow.
If he did that, I would.
It'd be like looking in a fat mirror of myself. She's basically got my haircut. She's just a little pudgier.
But would you do it?
Yeah, the real question.
No, I would not. I would. I suppose. It depends what it would get me. I suppose, but no, I don't think I could stomach it.
Off.
I don't think. Look at that. See, Lost Jedi 22. He's not blocked. Becky's here in chat. Our Duke is throwing some love over to Steph over there. Look at that. Boom. Echo. Chamber. Are you talking about here? Well, Drunk 3PO wants to turn this bitch. So, but yeah, Twitter for sure.
Yeah, what's not? I guess you're not paying attention.
No, I think Iru's talking about Twitter and like how that got so much positive fucking interaction, how she's just blocking everyone now.
I was not blocked for a good minute, and I was talking to her sort of, but
define sort of.
You mean you tagged her?
I kept commenting on her stuff and everything, and
that's like something a serial killer would say. They're like, "Oh yeah, we were talking a lot." It's just like repeated fucking comments, no interaction back.
She saw it. I know it in my heart.
Jay, I think it was that picture of the pocket rocket that finally got you blocked.
I asked her to be she sent out a thing saying I'm open to be on people's podcasts and streams, and I invited her. That was I invited her, and then everyone in my freaking comments were like, F that hoe, F that. They were just going off on me for inviting her on a podcast, and I think that's what did it.
Should have got her on the Dark Council. Be like, hey, it's okay. There'll be minorities here. Come on.
That would be the plan.
I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time she's been in a room with that many dudes.
There you go.
Sorry, Drunk. Sorry. I know that's your lady.
Kermit the Log,
make it happen.
Kermit the Log's asking me a question here that I've actually heard a couple times. When are you going to review the new Clone Wars episodes? Because oh boy, they're bad. That's kind of the thing. I'll actually talk about that a little bit right now since I put it in the fucking thumbnail. The Clone Wars, this new arc is boring as fuck. There's almost nothing to talk about, to be quite honest. I don't know what to do a review on because there's almost nothing happening. I thought the Bad Batch arc was fine. It was an average Clone Wars episode where it was just focused on clones, which is kind of cool. But these are just stupid. The fact that they put these in here, that Dave Filoni's fucking fantasy Ahsoka gets put in these just for this boring ass arc. You could have had the Anakin Obi-Wan arc that was unfinished, just like Bad Batch, where Anakin and Obi-Wan go to Utapau to fucking recover some crystal or something. That was an unfinished episode. We could have had Anakin and Obi-Wan leading up to Revenge of the Sith. How cool would that have been? But no. Instead, we need 2 Ahsoka arcs for this final season of Clone Wars, because that's what the next one's going to be too.
Do you think they're just leaving it open for another final season?
No, I don't think so, because this is going to end at the Siege of Mandalore, which bumps right up against Order 66.
Yeah, but they do have a history of telling past tales, things that have come before.
That's true. I think that they're going to be doing a Rebels sequel series. I don't know if this quarantine coronavirus shit affects that at all, but I think personally that they're going to be doing a Rebels sequel series with her and Sabine scissoring while they're trying to find Ezra. That's what I think.
I just can't call it Mandalorians without Karen Travis. I just can't do it.
Yeah, well. What do you think, Jay? Have you been watching these Clone Wars episodes?
I watched all the way up to the first Ahsoka episode, and I just don't care. Pretty sad, right? I defended her. I defended this stuff. It was stupid.
Yeah,
and then you watch,
like
I
Ahsoka,
see everybody
right?
talking about it, and I have no excitement to turn it on. If somebody comes out with a review saying, yeah, this one, it kind of picks up here, then maybe I'll check it out. But everyone keeps saying that they're so boring. I wouldn't say they're bad, terrible or anything. This is what Clone Wars is. I don't know why people expected something different out of the Clone Wars from what they've had for the past 6 seasons. And this story is just focused on Ahsoka, but we get more of these 2 fucking sisters that don't matter, that aren't going to mean anything in the long run, than we get of Ahsoka. The bottom line is this fucking arc is just to show you that Ahsoka realizes that other people see the Jedi in another light too, and Jedi aren't perfect, and she already fucking knows that. That's the whole point. That's where she walked away from the Jedi Order. What the hell is the point of this arc?
I kind of maintain my original thoughts. I haven't seen any of this new season. I have no interest in it, but I think people... you know what? This season probably isn't as bad as people are saying. People are just realizing the show's always been kind of crap.
Mm-hmm. People hyped it up.
A part of it might be people were expecting the same thing that you were expecting, Ryan, that would lead up to Revenge of the Sith, and maybe they feel let down. And that one sister has an obvious lesbian haircut, by the way.
Oh,
obvious
lesbian is obvious. And Angry Vader, are we not getting the Anakin Obi-Wan arc? No, you're not. You're not getting the Utapau arc. You're also not getting the other arc that they could have done, which was Cad Bane and Boba Fett. We could have had more of that interaction, but no. Needed another just random Ahsoka.
How many episodes are left?
5.
Is there 5 episodes left?
It's going to be the final one of Ahsoka and the sisters, and then it's going to go into the Siege of Mandalore, which Siege of Mandalore is probably going to be pretty good, or at least people are going to think it's good because it has Maul in it, and it has fake Mandalorians in it. But we already know the outcome of that too, because if everybody's this big, huge fucking Ahsoka fan, there's an Ahsoka novel out there which literally describes exactly what happened during the Siege of Mandalore. We already know the outcome of this fight between her and Maul. We already know what happens. So, big fucking spoiler, I guess. I don't know. Steph says, fuck Dana Schwartz, hail the blocked. That's right. Saw something else. Michelle says, my daughter still likes it. We had to cancel our CW themed party last month, so that was fun. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, everyone's having to cancel everything. But it makes sense that your daughter who likes CW also likes Clone Wars. Or you mean Clone Wars, like Clone Wars. That's what CW probably means. My bad. I thought you meant CW like
Teeny Bopper DC.
Yeah, Teeny Bopper DC. I know there's some people who do really like CW in chat, but I won't rag on it anymore. Filoni turned the Mandalorians into a bunch of pussies.
Yep.
That is true.
We found Dave Filoni's alt account.
I think we need more wolves. I'll tell you what, Dave Filoni, you come on down to Big Cat Rescue Entertainment and I'll get you all the wolves you need there, you furry fuck.
Oh, dude. I fucking found this picture the other day. Oh, shit. Here it is. Why? Fuck, I don't care. Open it however, you stupid motherfucker. Why? It's like the 7th time I've opened a picture and for some reason it just decided to ask me. Look
Carol
at this.
Baskins.
Look at this fucking picture I found. Filoni looking at Pablo like he's a hamster or something.
you're kind of like a wolf from this angle.
Look at that. He's wearing wolf shit too. That's a fucking wolf shirt.
Oh, of course he is.
Look at him. He's like, Pablo, you're kind of fuzzy like a dog.
He's got a weird shaped head.
And Pablo's just oblivious as usual.
Yeah, Pablo's like, I blocked him too.
You know what popped into my mind the second you opened this pic?
What?
If you remember in Clerks 2 when Randall's explaining the Hobbits and he says, and gave him that really fucking gay look. Popped right into my brain as soon as I saw Filoni's face.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. Holy shit.
Fuzzy like a dog.
That is fucking funny. Biggles Mets for $5 super chat. A new subscriber here was part of the Young Rippa raid last night. Wanted to show some support. Well, thank you very much, Biggles Mets. I appreciate the support. Appreciate you watching me over on Twitch. And if you guys are not, if you guys have not checked me out over on Twitch, both me, Lethal, and Drunk are doing a lot of stuff over on Twitch. And as I say that, Steph's already on top of it, putting it in there. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, the subscription, and a new follower over on Twitch, Biggles Mets. I appreciate that. And shout out to Young Rippa for sending everybody over on that raid. That was badass.
So he was on Twitch. Tell me how that works.
You have to be. So I don't know if you can raid. You use PlayStation, so I don't know if you can do it. But when like me and Lethal, we like to time our streams up so that when I'm done with mine, I can do a raiding party. So like what Rippa did last night was he knew I was live. Like he had seen that I was live too. So when he got done with his stream, he sent a raid. So all of your viewers automatically go to that channel.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. So then like when I got done with my stream, I sent everybody over to Lethal. So that was like an immediate, like he starts the stream and he has 20 viewers.
You just like push a button and it does that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got to look into all that. I got my OBS downloaded and I'm like ready to.
Hell yeah.
Something's a little different. It just takes time setting up because I'm stupid. So.
Once you get it set up, it's golden though. Once you get it set up, it's golden. Good day and hail, says James Dugan to Bionic Belly Button. God, I need to fucking get this picture of Dave Filoni somewhere else. This is perfect. I just stumbled up. I was looking for pictures of Pablo to put in my thumbnail today. So I just looked up Pablo Hidalgo stupid, and like this popped up.
I want that picture too, man. That's hilarious.
Why isn't that face in memes yet?
I know.
Because everyone loves Filoni.
Well, apparently Filoni loves Pablo Hidalgo.
Look, Filoni only loves animals, okay?
Yeah, he's going to regret that.
Yeah, I need to find someone who looks at me like that.
Yeah, get yourself someone the way Dave Filoni looks at a dog.
Oh God. Creeptastic, yeah. He looks like Smeagol. Yeah, a little bit.
Precious.
Filoni, you want to make wolves, Pablo?
Oh shit!
Let's have some cubs together.
I'm just gonna fucking post it on Twitter with no other thing. Let's see. Oh, I never even sent this tweet. I never even fucking sent the tweet that I was going live. Fuck, I'm so fucking dumb.
God, that is fucking. Can you say that again, Red Gaze?
Certainly. You want to have some cubs together, Pablo?
I just tweeted the picture. No text, no anything. We'll just let people make of it what they will. That is a good Pablo impression, or a good Filoni impression. You basically just have to sound as soy as you fucking can, and that's Filoni.
Do you think Filoni would have a chance with Dana Schwartz?
She probably doesn't have enough body hair, to be honest, based on the pictures we've seen. So,
well, we haven't seen the pubes.
It's true.
Speak for yourself.
Oh,
Ooh, you gotta leak. You gotta leak them DMs, Jay. You gotta leak them DMs. Fucking Grego says, "Here, wear the cowboy hat, Pablo." Pablo has that "I am in danger" look.
I think Pablo would look great in that cowboy hat and nothing else.
Ooh. He could get hooked up with Matt Jarbo and they could like make thumbs together.
Oh gosh.
Or toes or something, whatever they look like.
He is very much like Latin Matt Jarbo, isn't he?
What does Jeremy call him? The human thumb or the human toe? Something like
It's a human farm, yeah.
They're actually each just one side of Ethan Van Sciver's.
His toe thumbs.
Oh, look at Rob D. Look at Rob D. Give me your best howl. Jesus Christ.
I'll make you howl, Pablo.
oh my goodness.
Scoundrel Pill says, "Ooh, spicy stream."
Oh yeah.
Always when Red Gaze and Joe Exotic and Drunk 3PO.
The human toe, yeah, that's like
we just ruined Steph's computer because she spit her drink everywhere. But,
you should always face sideways when you're watching these streams.
That's true.
It's best to not watch, just listen.
So now something that Filoni's not involved in, but Pablo is involved in, is the High Republic. And fucking StarWars.com. I forgot to fucking pull this up before because I'm a piece of fucking garbage. Here it is.
You're a little too hard on yourself, Ryan.
I'm a little too hard. That's what she said. Now, we know all about the High Republic, about kind of everything that went out about it during its announcement. Now, there's a lot of people that weren't following this shit at all. I was making videos about Project Luminous. I kind of knew what was coming, so it wasn't, the announcement itself wasn't a big surprise. And I knew the people that were involved, so the fact that we would have diversity and shit like that, not a big surprise.
Well, it was on the board more than once.
It was on the board. Because not only is it a staple of fiction, we also need to make it something in the High Republic. Now, listen, Lethal, could you imagine a woman gripping you like this? That's what I
That's
want
a woman?
His response, that's a woman?
I think over in Taiwan they call them trap.
Traps. These are the traps that Akbar was talking about. Actually, this is it.
He's sitting down flicking through Tinder, and then he comes back. He's like, "It's a trap!
It's a trap! Swipe left." Yes. So this article kind of highlights these characters. There she is in all her glory. Now it's the 5 main characters that are going to be a part of this saga. And this one is Avar Chris. And let me just read you this explanation. You guys tell me, Red Gaze, we've been plugging your Indiegogo in the chat and everything. Let me see if you think that this is an interesting character.
Certainly.
Avar is the brightest. Oh, fuck. Avar is the brightest, most noble example of Jedihood. She always tries to see the good in people and situations and never puts herself first. She is invigorated about life on the frontier and the challenges it brings, and is an inspiration for those. Fuck, I keep fucking having like heartburn as I'm fucking reading this shit because it's trash, and is an inspiration for those who work with her. She is compassionate, not dogmatic, and always ready to sacrifice herself over others. Avar Chris is the best of the best. Now,
I didn't know Ray was in this.
Exactly. It's another character who's just fucking good at everything. Where is the interest in a character that has no fucking flaws? Now, will there be any characters with no flaws in Sunsworn Gaze?
No, everyone is inherently flawed. Women too, believe it or not.
Oh, you just got a second copy.
That can't be right.
Well, I mean, look how she's pushing away from that lightsaber. She's obviously flawed. She should have that nuzzled against her cheek.
Yeah, she'd get it. I have 2 things, because this is the first I'm hearing of this. Jedihood, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Going for
it's like
Jedi
it's
hood.
no, it's like where they live. You know.
Yeah, I'd rather see. I'd rather see a hood Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
don't. Hey,
Okay.
keep driving quick. We're in the Jedi hood. Go a little faster. Roll the windows up. Lock the door.
Don't
Turn
make
down the
eye
rap music.
contact.
Yeah.
Hey, they're asking for credits. Don't make eye contact.
Isn't Yoda supposed to be around this time? Like, I don't really know this
Yes.
timeline.
This
But
is
how is
200
she?
200 years before the Phantom Menace. So Yoda is a Jedi.
Yoda would be fucking pimping bitches left, right, and center, man. You know, he should be. You know, how is she the best when Yoda's there, 200 years younger?
I don't know. Like
Also,
it's
compassion. Compassion's not really a Jedi trait, though. You're not supposed
compassion.
to have. It is?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's not dogmatic, so
Are
Jedi
you
traits go
sure?
right out the
Because
window.
Jedi's are not supposed to have like feelings and.
Compassionate's more like
Yeah, I would say that. Listen, passion. Yeah, like passion. You're not supposed to have passion. However, compassion, I feel like, is kind of.
I guess it depends if you fall into mercy, and
Right.
empathy is more of probably a non. Yeah.
Right. When it comes to like passion versus serenity, if you're talking Jedi versus Sith code kind of thing, yeah. But as far as like compassion, I feel like that is kind of important for a Jedi. Although even if it's not a Jedi trait, I feel like compassion is necessary for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of Jedi are compassionate. That's kind of one of the things you would expect a Jedi to be able to help you if you were in.
Well, I mean, I think it's more like logical, though, right? Like they'll have more in like helping instead of having compassion.
isn't that the same thing though? Really, like compassion.
Having
you could
logic
use it-
over compassion.
You could use compassion as like a description of someone, I guess. You know, you'd be like, yeah, Jedi.
I could barely
Jedi
hear
wasn't-
Lethal, so I don't know what he's saying.
Lethal's
Yeah.
masturbating, so he's far away from the camera, or from the mic.
If a Jedi wasn't compassionate, they'd just leave you. They're like, fuck you.
Well, it says the Jedi code, the passion. There is no emotion. There is only peace. There is no ignorance. There is only knowledge. There is no passion. There is only serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. So that's
Yeah, it's Jedi code.
yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't say
That's
like
compassion.
yeah.
I don't think compassion is a bad thing. I was actually having a conversation with
No, I don't
someone
think it's
the
bad
other
either.
day. They were like, "Am I too compassionate? Do I come off as an SJW?" And I had to explain to them, compassion and SJW isn't exactly the same thing. You can be compassionate and not be an SJW. 9 times out of 10, they're not compassionate. They are self-serving. It's the guise of being compassionate. So true compassion, I think, is a good trait to have.
Especially for a Jedi. I think I'm compassion and passion are two different things.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to make tough decisions. Like you want to be compassionate, but if it's going to disrupt what you're doing, well, then maybe that guy's got to go.
I do get what you're saying though, because like Jay, because they do need to make logical decisions. They can't think with their hearts necessarily. They do have to kind of be serene about things, but
I guess
Yeah.
it falls in the line of mercy. Mercy has a lot of like, you feel sorry for people even though they did something wrong.
yeah. And in
No,
this
it's like-
example, they're talking about not being dogmatic, like
Yeah,
basically not being a fucking uber bitch
Yeah.
and a hard ass as a leader, essentially. But we do have a super chat from Josh Leak. Thank you, Josh. $5. Remember, guys, in this PC culture, you can't have the woman looking like women or the women looking like women. They must look flat and bland because you can't give in to the patriarchy. That's right, Josh, 100%. And that's what all of the women look like in this. We're going to go over them all.
Do they all wear like, because those robes look more like ceremony as opposed to out and about?
They all look like that, but I don't know if that's their out and about shit or not. We don't really know enough. We just have the kind of the new, like this is the concept art for all these characters and a brief description of them. And I do have a new merch store. Thank you, Steph, for plugging that over at Teespring. Go check it out. Thank you. And then Australian 99 cents from my boy Raging Rhino. Thank you, Raging Rhino. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, buddy. And Raging Rhino, Lost Jedi, and the Geek Blend, 3 of my patrons do an awesome stream. They just did one last night. I was able to hop on there for about 30 minutes. They do an awesome stream. Make sure you check out all their channels, guys.
Yeah, good people.
Very good people. So this is the best of the best. Another fucking Ray. Someone who's literally perfect. Not really interested in this character, to be quite honest.
I just noticed this could be Emma Watson.
This could be Brie Larson.
Ah, come on, Brie's got tits. Emma doesn't.
Well, I mean, listen, we've seen Brie look like she didn't have tits. Did she get a boob job, or is she just wearing things the right way? That's the question.
We've never seen anything to make us suspect that Emma Watson has tits.
That's true.
I have. I've seen a video.
Oh.
I told you about this video, Lethal.
No,
they're not. This would basically be a good interpretation, though. You're right. You're right. Disappointed black man's here. Yoda and Obi-Wan showed sadness when Padme passed away. You can experience happiness and sadness. You just can't let it control you. Yeah, that's true. I like a disappointed black man. I like that name too. Which I think I'm pretty sure Thor Skywalker did a video recently where he featured a comment from a disappointed black man, and he said something about liking the name or something. It was really funny. Lost Jedi 22 for $2. Her biceps and knees are as big as her head. Hot. Hot. That's right. Thank you for the super chat, Lost Jedi. I appreciate you, brother. Now, on to the next one. This ugly looking Twi'lek motherfucker who's also wearing these grand robes. His name is Loden Greatstorm.
Oh, loading them pants.
He is a Twi'lek Jedi Master and is considered one of the best teachers in the Order. Strong and wise with a good sense of humor, Loden looks at every moment as a learning experience, always trying to better himself and those around him, especially his Padawans. Now,
see, he's male, so he's flawed.
He just seems to be like the old dude who's probably like stuck in his ways, but is still like fairly smart. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what Loden will do, but his nose looks fucked up. I'll tell you that. But one of the things, Lethal, I would like your opinion on this. Loden Greatstorm, is that a Twi'lek name to you? That sounds like a fucking Tatooine surname. I've never heard of a Twi'lek with that style of last name. Have you?
None of those names sound Twi'lek to me. Greatstorm sounds like a concept name that George Lucas would come up in a first draft script for a human.
Yeah, for especially like a Tatooine human. Like we know that people from Tatooine have a history of that, whether it be Skywalker, Dark Lighter, Moon Spinner, White Star, like things like that. That's pretty common. I've never heard it for a Twi'lek before, so it's just interesting.
Doesn't sound Twi'lek.
And their outfits look weird.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like they all look like they're in like ceremony robes.
Yeah, it's like they're in like a Catholic church choir.
Oh gosh.
I kind of think he's wearing granny panties under that robe.
Yeah,
I don't think he's wearing anything.
That depends on.
Look at all this shit. It's way too hot. He's not wearing anything.
How can he use his
like
hands? The
Voldemort.
robe comes over his hands. That lightsaber would set that on fire and like cut it up if he was really moving it around.
That's true. Look, yeah, those are fucking long ass wizard sleeves he's got here. Look at this shit.
Voldemort looking motherfucker.
Or maybe he pulls a Darth Maul in battle. He just drops the robe and he's just wearing his granny panties.
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes? There you go. Yeah, that's funny. He has the "Where are the younglings" look.
Shit.
Wait, in a disguise, she might be a little bit behind. She might be the Dave Filoni picture still. That's the look he had too. But yeah, so yeah, I guess he'll be he'll be the mentor kind of role to these people. That's what I assume. Now this character is getting a lot of traction for an obvious reason, because the
Lesbian haircut.
Yeah, the typical, we literally have a character in the Clone Wars that looks just fucking like this. Rafa Martez looks exactly like this. However, when you read her story, I think this might be the most interesting one. So what did you guys think initially when you saw this fucking shaved headed design? I hate to just judge someone because of that shit, but
This is the first time I'm seeing any of this stuff, and yeah, I don't watch Clone Wars, but it does look like one of those characters on there. She's trying to rock the Christy Mack haircut when only Christy Mack can rock the Christy Mack haircut.
The Christy Mack haircut. Yeah, that's true.
At least it's not like a gown. Wait,
That's
why is
true.
the dude wearing the gown and she's not wearing the gown?
I think you know why.
Well, I think so. Well, I think she's a knight. And I don't know if that makes a difference. He's definitely an old ass master. See, she's not really wearing a gown either. But she's wearing. Is it because she's dark? Is that what she's wearing? Dark robes? What the hell? That's weird. But anyway,
You gotta have diversity in robes too.
Go back up to the Twi'lek. I just saw it then. How's he supposed to fucking walk in there? He's going to be tripping over everything. Look at his feet. He doesn't have feet.
Maybe he floats like a turd in the bowl.
He has a bunch of Twi'lek bitches that carry it like a wedding dress, like down the aisle, that carry his shit for him. I think.
So it's Apollo Patriot, is what you're telling me.
Yes,
Oh, no.
this is Apollo Patriot. Yes. There's no Padawans. Everyone's fast tracked to being a Jedi. Boring as fuck. And we're gonna get to one of those characters that is fast tracked to being a Jedi. That's fucking real. So, we have a $5 super chat from the president, Abu Nas, member of the Dark Council, member of the Four Horsemen of Zack Snyder. Salute to this badass panel. Rock on, guys, and show no mercy. Only then will you be strong enough in the dark side to save the fandom. That's right.
Hail
Abu.
Abu Nas.
Abu had a stream where he just spilled all the tea the other day. Hail Abu Nas. You're the man. We appreciate you. Yeah, I need to get with Abu and give him my PlayStation friend code so we can play some Warzone together for sure. So check out Abu Nas. Steph just dropped a link in chat too. This character right here, let's read a little about her. Keeve Trennis. Stupid name, but Keeve is a young firebrand Jedi believed to have a great future ahead of her if only she would believe it herself. Quick-witted and more impulsive than she should be, she's only been a Jedi Knight for a few weeks and is a little starstruck around Avar because, yeah, she's the fucking best, knowing many of the great things she's done in the past. She's determined to prove herself and the other legendary Jedi, but first she must learn to trust in herself as much as she trusts the Force. So this is actually a character that you get to learn something. She actually has some flaws. Like, even though she has this stupid ass fucking smirk, she's not as confident as maybe she leads on.
Where do they get the? It's like they went to Fiverr and hired artists from, paid $5 to draw these things. They're terrible.
Yeah,
this is terrible.
This is what they presented as their like concept art for these characters, and yeah, it doesn't look great.
The faces in particular.
Yeah, the faces look terrible. Like their eyes are all lopsided. Her eyebrows crooked.
Well, that's a smirk.
Her
That's
lips are like moved a little to the left, and like so it's not like anatomy right. It's just oh god.
Yeah, that one eyebrow is kind of raised unnaturally.
Someone's saying she only has one leg. She has two legs. It's just like the way it's drawn. But that'd be funny if that's actually her flaw. She only has one fucking leg.
A firebrand with one leg. I'd read that shit.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh man, I saw. When you guys think you'll do an Old Republic stream? I actually need to get with Lethal. I would like to do an Old Republic stream with Lethal.
My character is so underleveled.
Well, that's all right. We can do story. The story's fucking the best part of that fucking game. We don't need to do fucking end raids or shit. I just want to kind of go through the story because there's a lot of people who have not experienced the Old Republic, and like Hypertron says, it has no connections to Disney lore and has a great storytelling, and that is 100% true. So I would really like to do that at some point. So we will do it. We'll do it. I still have Thick Karen. Thick Karen needs to get leveled up. Gray Ghost for $5. I see your Schwartz, man, is as thick as mine. Dark helmet and Spaceballs. Yeah, Dana Schwartz. There's so many Spaceballs puns out there right now from her. But you know who's not thick, Gray Ghost, is any of these High Republic bitches. And I think that's a problem. Will Gentry just says, no titties.
Good point.
But thank you for that super chat, Gray Ghost. Appreciate you. Maybe she had a stroke. Disney has to represent. God.
Could be.
Um,
But yeah, so far she's definitely the most compelling character.
that's kind of how I felt about her. She looks like a bitch, but she does sound like, she actually has some interesting parts about her. The fact that she is young and talented, but she has self-confidence issues. And I don't know how and one leg. I don't know how the fucking Force works in Disney Star Wars, to be quite
Nobody
honest.
does anymore.
Right. But, the way the Force worked before, confidence was obviously a big part of that. That's what Luke had issues with. He didn't believe in himself that he could lift the X-Wing. That was part of the problem. So we'll see if that plays out at all. Now, we have a fucking man. A man.
Is that like a cross guard?
It is. It's a metal cross guard.
Why is that thing sticking out like that? Like around his private area?
This thing? Or this?
No, that thing.
Oh, well,
I think
it's either the wind or he just saw Avar and he's got a boner.
Fuck me.
That's what I think's going on.
Okay, apparently in the High Republic we're following the laundry code, separate your whites and darks.
I like his hair though. It looks familiar.
That is interesting you say that, Red Gaze. I don't remember. Well, she's green, so it doesn't count. But
she's light green.
She is light green. She is light green. But so here is the male, the one white male. Maybe he'll be the villain. Who knows? Stellan Gios. I don't really know how to say that name. It's an ugly last name, but Stellan, that's an okay name. Stellan, because he's got nice hair. Look at him. I'd grow my hair out a little bit like that. But anyway, the main part to take away with this dude, and why is his head so small? Everyone's saying his head's really small. I don't know. The art in this is shit. But he is tied to Avar. He is only amazing when he's tied to Avar. That's kind of what I take from this. Stellan is an optimistic and well-respected Jedi Master. Stellan came up through the Order with Avar Kriss, and although they're often on different assignments, when the two work together, they are a powerhouse team of two noble heroes in action. Strong in the Force and a natural leader, he's currently stationed at one of the Jedi Temple outposts on the distant planet of Kerrigan Viner. So there you go. When the two work together, they're a powerhouse team.
So they're like the Wonder Twins.
They are. Except Avar is just wonderful by herself.
Michelle says, why is his head so small? That's such a good point. Now that I see it, he has a little head.
And I think it might just be the art and how big their fucking outfits are. Look how far his cock is sticking out.
He's got one small head. The other.
Yeah.
He's making up for it.
What are they doing? This is the worst idea. It's the stupidest thing. I'm sorry. It's stupid.
And the thing is, this whole High Republic thing, this could have been a great opportunity for them, in my opinion, to do something separate from everything, something actually original, but they're just not going to be able to fucking pull it off. Scoundrel Pill says Darth Simpus the Cucked. That'll be his Sith name right there. That's why Avar likes him. The small head or the big head?
Both, maybe.
Well, we see how she's practicing. Her lightsaber is fucking big.
There's no doubt. Why do you think she has that stance? She's used to holding something else that's larger than that lightsaber.
Maybe. How far can she take it, Red?
How far?
Yeah, can she get down to the hilt?
I'm going to say maybe halfway.
Australian $2.99 from Raging Rhino. Is that shit? Is that what that's supposed to mean? It's an angry face. Oh, it's it's an expletive face. Shit crossguard, and he has a blaster holster. What the fuck? Yeah, he has a holster. I don't know if it's for a blaster, but it definitely could be. It's not very civilized for the High Republic. Let's look at it again. He does have a holster. Maybe it's for condoms. That's where he keeps his space condoms. I don't know.
Sunglasses, I think.
Sunglasses, maybe.
Or his data pad. He looks like a nerd.
Stellan Gios says, all women are queens, Darth Chad. If she breathes, she's a fuck.
She's a what?
What's up, Jay?
Memeology watched my video. He commented.
Nice. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to like fanboy. He's like,
it's funny because he commented on like my first video on Dana Schwartz that I did too.
I think he's collecting data for something.
She's perfect for his fucking.
Yeah, I know.
The two, I've been watching Memeology forever. Before what really blew up his channel was that BetterHelp scandal, and when PewDiePie talked about it a little bit and talked about Memeology, and so his channel's fucking blown up, and he's doing awesome right now. These little 2-minute videos.
Him. Like that was his big thing too.
Yeah. So say he was one of the channels PewDiePie gave a shout out to.
That must be nice.
Yeah, for sure. But he deserves it. He's awesome. The metal crossguards make Kylo's lightsaber so obsolete. The metal crossguards, I'd be interested to see what that is. Is that going to be cortosis? Is that what it's made out of? That makes a lot more sense than what they're doing with a Kylo crossguard lightsaber. But
Ryan, I don't think these people know what the fuck cortosis is.
It's in the Clone Wars. It's cortosis even in the Clone Wars. I think they fucking have to know, don't they?
Do they? Did you see that writer's room?
I still give these fuckers too much credit. Lord Kuga says CNN equals fake news. Memeology equals real news. That's right. That's fucking right. Trans Raptor Jedi, says Michelle. Jesus. Because we need the diverse dinosaurs. We need them. Now, on to the last one. Here we go.
She looks bored.
She probably is bored because she's really good at everything. So her name is Vernestra Vern Rowe. I don't know how to fucking say that. We'll just call her Vern.
Vernestra sounds like a heart condition. Or a boner pill. One of the two.
I'm sorry to tell you, but I have Vernestra.
Vern is a newly minted Jedi Knight. Vernestra Marilyn was Padawan to Stellan Gios. She works hard and is devoted to the Jedi Order, more so than most others her age. At 16, she is one of the youngest knights in a generation. So she's a prodigy. She struggles to fit in with the adults while also setting a good example for younger Jedi. And this is going to be the character that's written by Justina Ireland in a young adult novel. So I don't have much faith for her based on Justina Ireland and her history, but that kind of just is.
She looks like she's been drinking. Someone wrote.
She does look a little sad.
Yeah, she's got that 1,000-yard stare.
Vern saves Christmas. So basically, Avar is going to be a blonde Rey. Why does a Star Wars character look like a trash mid-2000 elven fantasy character? I don't know, because they have no ideas. They have no good artists, evidently. I don't fucking understand it. Did you miss something? Dana Schwartz? No, Dana Schwartz is not writing for Star Wars, despite this maybe being her interpretation of She-Hulk. No, that's not happening.
I think hers is much more manly.
At least not yet. She's got no tits either. Well, to be fair, she's 16. But still, yeah, I suppose she should. But yeah.
Yeah, let's not go.
I'm not going there, yeah. all of the... It's true that all of the women in this kind of do look exactly the same. So.
Especially their chests.
God, look what Lost Jedi just said. Anytime Dana Schwartz get brought up, Steph just spams this in the chat. Fuck Dana Schwartz, hail the blocked.
I'm starting to think Steph has a bit of a thing for Dana Schwartz.
Maybe. You never know. Chris Hansen intensifies. You know what? I got something to say about Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen is a little fucking pussy bitch. Chris Hansen has been going all in on this Onision stuff. Let me take this down for a second. Chris Hansen has been going all in on this Onision stuff, has the opportunity to actually talk to Onision, have him on stream with him, and he backs out because he's a pussy. And that went to Ethan Ralph and Dick Masterson over at the Kill stream because Chris Hansen is too much of a fucking pussy to actually talk to Onision because he knows that all this shit is just fucking drama. Chris Hansen, you are a bitch. Go back to actually catching predators and handing them over to the police. Not like what you did in the first 2 seasons of To Catch a Predator was when you just fucking didn't turn anything over to the cops and these people just got away.
Drunk is not asleep. Drunk is answering questions from memology.
Nice.
He's digging, man. He's getting some stuff ready for.
But that's my Chris Hansen spiel. Sorry, I just had to get that out there.
Get it out, man.
But
Drunk is dreaming about Dana. Nah.
Well, maybe. It's always in the back of his mind.
Now, to purge ourselves from that shit, just like
Kelly's comment.
I like 16-year-old girl, R. Kelly.
No.
There you go.
I don't want to be seen with that comment on the.
Now we just need somebody to edit that out. Just say drunk 3PO.
Oh God, no! It's my.
What was I gonna say? Oh yes, to purge ourselves, like it seemed like all of those girls have been doing for a while to keep themselves fit for the High Republic. Let's talk about a good story, and that is Sunsworn.
Absolutely.
Now, Red Gaze, tell everybody. We got almost 200 fucking people here now. Why don't you tell everybody about Sunsworn?
Absolutely, man. If Star Wars lets you down, if you think it's dead and you want to move on with your life, this is the way to go. Sunsworn was inspired by The Last Jedi, and not in the way you might think. Rian Johnson's disappointment led to something awesome. This is a story that I've had in mind for going back 15 years. It actually started in the role-playing world, tabletop role-playing. Took a universe I'd prepared for that years and years ago, and just made a novel out of it, and it's going to be a series. This is space fantasy at its finest, epic. You're going to see Astral Templars, which are space knights, as well as the Disciples of Ul, or the mystics in this story. There's going to be a lot of space mysticism. I guess kind of I'd relate it to maybe the Force mixed with the Green Lantern's power ring. They have those types of abilities. And man, you're just going to witness the decline of an empire and the rise of something completely different. So get on board with this. I don't want to spoil too much. Do you have any specific questions, Ryan?
Not really. So just to point out, it is going to be a novel with a visual companion, with a visual guide. So this isn't necessarily a comic book or a graphic novel or anything like that you're used to seeing from over on the Comicsgate side of things. It's going to be around 300 pages, right, Gaze?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so about 300 pages. I'm really looking forward to it. I backed it the full Sunsworn experience so I can get the novel and the visual companion, and I'm really looking forward to it. One, because it's going to have a lot of different art from a lot of different people in Comicsgate, and two, because I know Red Gaze, and I'm really excited to support him. So definitely
I backed it. Was happy to do it, and I'm very proud of my brother. I know he's been talking about this for a minute in other chats that I'm in with him, and it's awesome like to see it come out like the way it has, and how quickly it got backed, and how people just wanted to support him, and both communities, Comicsgate, Fandom Menace, and even those that are not involved in either one.
Yeah,
just wanted to support it, which is awesome. It's awesome to see. I'm proud of you, man. So how long are you going to keep it up for?
It's going to run. I think it's got 22 days left now, but I plan on extending, so it's going to be another 30 days after that. So it's about 2 months or so, and then it'll go in demand. So yeah, I was really blown away by the immediate support behind this. So thank you all very much. And I mean, you guys are awesome on the panel. Everybody in the chat is awesome. Yeah, I couldn't believe how quickly it got funded. So that was really cool. And if you are questioning, writing talent ability on my end, yeah, you can download the first 3 chapters right off that page and read those. And yeah, we got some really cool artists on this too. Vinny Tartamella did the cover. He's going to have some work in the visual companion as well. If you don't know him, he's done Through the Woods, City of Venus, a ton of projects. Vinny's awesome. And also Carla Torrinelli did the cover for the visual companion in a more manga style. She's also going to have some more work in there. She's done Grim Reaper and Grim Reaper 2. And Narwhal, if you're familiar with him, is also going to be featured in the companion, as well as Lakeem Amir, and we're going to get several others as well. So yeah, I mean, this the story's going to be awesome, I promise you. And the visual companion, I'd like to say even more so, just because I love all these artists, man. I'm not picking anybody that I don't support day in and day out.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. And I'm interested to get a book. I think that's going to get a lot more time invested. You know what I mean? A 300-page book is going to take, it depends how fast you read, obviously, 6-12 hours, however it may be. But, you know, that's going to be a lot more than if it's just a comic book, you know, just a 48-page comic book or whatever.
Right. And for those who are wondering, in between writing the novels, I do intend to put out some Sunsworn comics as well. So if you're more into that, then yeah, look forward to that too. Because now that this is funded and ready to go, that's totally on the menu.
Yeah, fuck you, Carol Baskins. This is going to be dope.
Fuck you, Carol Baskins. I'm putting out my comic. Ain't nobody going to stop me.
Maybe we'll have to have some Tiger King Easter eggs.
I was going to say, we need Tiger King. Yeah, we need Tiger King. We need Joe Exotic comics. Joe Exotic should go comic skate. Fuck Carol Baskins.
Really should.
I'm going to put him in a comic book.
Could you imagine the crowdfunding that Joe Exotic could do? Get him on a stream with Ethan. See how much.
Oh my god! Could you imagine that?
The ballad.
What the fuck?
It could just do it based on himself. The Ballad of Joe Exotic. Like that's what you could fucking name the book or something.
I don't picture him doing anything else.
On the death of Carol Baskins. This is how I kill that bitch. I'm gonna get in my truck. I'm gonna drive on down to Florida. I'm gonna kill that bitch myself.
There you go. But you know, I guess that's kind of a good segue talking about comics and talking about, you know, Comicsgate is this thing that's blossoming up full of independent creators. All of this shit. What do you guys see? You know, I haven't really talked to Red Gaze about this since all of this kind of stuff happened, but with this whole shutdown, with this quarantine, with everybody shutting down, do you see the comic industry surviving as it is? I feel like it was already on its way down, and this is just accelerating the industry as we know it being completely flipped on its head.
Oh yeah, it definitely has. I mean, it's been on a slow flush for a long time, but yeah, this might be the final nail in the coffin. It's not really something I want to see. I would much rather see them turn around and do the right thing, but I don't know. I mean, I can't say I'm totally disappointed either if it does go under. Well, I think if anything, they're going to be going more digital after this, which I don't care for.
My freaking light went out. Sorry. That's the thing is like they keep making these announcements that digital's the future. We don't need comic book shops anymore. That they'll just go, you know, they'll just go digital. But I mean, that's like comic books are a unique. Like like a lot of books I'll get on digital because I go through them and then when I'm done with them, I don't need to collect it. Does that make sense? Or I'll listen to the audio. But comic books are like something you want to hold on to and that's like saying like in my opinion, that's like saying
it's like digital baseball cards.
Yeah, or it's like a digital like
toy
figure.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
like I like to collect Star Wars figures. All right. Well, we're not gonna send them out anymore, so you can get a digital one. And you're just kind of like, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
I don't want it. So it's just like I think they're gonna make a big. We'll see a lot of comic book shops close, and then it'll either turn into like some kind of corporate thing where the only way you can get comic books is like at Walmart. You know, or something like that. Like that's what will happen. Or some of the, you know, the bigger retailer stores that won't fade out, and that'll be that. So it'll just be it'll be sad. It'll be sad. So I know the comic book store down the street from us, like they were holding on only by like Yu-Gi-Oh games and Magic stuff like that.
Pop Funkos and shit.
Yeah, they were holding on by that. But now that you know no one's going in there to buy anything, it's just you want to know. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's sad.
Look how far my comic collection scrolls down. I like that. And I feel the same way. And like for me, I'm somebody that has collected sports cards for a long time too. It'd be the same kind of thing. Like what sense does a digital sports card make? It is like I like having my comic books. I like being able to show them to people. And I don't know, maybe maybe eventually that will just be done away with. And I see a lot of reason for, Marvel and DC to do that. Marvel, you could put them all on this new thing you have called Disney Plus. That could be part of your access to the Disney Plus streaming service. You get access to every fucking comic like ever or whatever for an additional, $1 a month or something. DC already does that a lot with their DC Universe Trash app. So I can see them pushing for that. But I guess my hope is, obviously I feel for any comic book shop that's been fucked into the dirt by this, because they can't go that long without selling stuff. Just like so many small businesses in the world. But maybe this will cause DC and Marvel to fucking cut a bunch of the fat around this shit, to stop putting out so many damn books that are trash, pare down their shit, just put out better quality books than what they're shoving down our throats.
Bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine you're a comic book owner holding on, and then Marvel sends you a nice big box to sell, and you open it up and it's safe space and be negative and put them on Trailblazer, put them on the shelves, man. That's what the hip kids want. Here's Gotham High, for the young adults. That'll bring in the business.
Yeah. Well, I think the comic book shops have seen this coming for a long time, because if you notice, not too long ago, a lot of them really started to move toward like pops and gaming stuff and filling their stores with things other than comics, because they knew comics were kind of on the decline. So hopefully, at least some of them are prepared to move on from this.
Well, and that's true. And I guess that's true. They have been kind of getting ready for this for a long time, but it's because of the fucking abusive practices of Marvel and DC. The fact that,
right.
Oh yeah, you can't return these anymore. You're just fucked with them. Now they've started to change their tune now, but it's too late. It's too late for them to return shit. They don't have anybody in their stores. It doesn't matter anymore. You can't like do that now and expect that to mean anything. I think that, like Marvel, for instance, that Spider-Woman that has 26 different covers, shit like that, predatory practices like that to get them to buy all of those because they feel like they need to buy them to get the crowds in. I think hopefully some of that shit gets thrown away, because it's been killing these comic book shops for years.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't know. I don't think the big two are ever going to learn. I just don't. I think they're going to say, well, fuck them. We can do digital and move on. If that doesn't work, screw that too. We got the movies. We don't need them.
If they don't learn, then they're going to go under. Movies are one thing, but without the comics behind it, there's just no fucking soul.
I agree. But you take a look at the comic book movies, that a lot of them that have been made, initially, and not just comic book movies, like books that are turned into movies, that kind of thing. Like, you get the executives involved and everything just goes to shit. That's why a lot of these movies, like if you read a book and then you go see the movie, you're like, what the hell is this? What even happened here? Well, because of the executives. That's why they think this is going to sell and this isn't. A lot of them don't even know what they're selling. Well, so they get involved and just muddy the water, and that's why all this stuff sucks.
My LCS, they've managed to reopen, but only a few days a week. So I went in last week. Picked up everything that I missed while they were shut, and I was talking to him, and he was saying that he's got no idea. He's just going to play it by ear. Open when he can, and he says I'm just going to do sales on back issues and try and clear as much stock as possible. And I was like, well, that doesn't sound good, man. He's like, yeah, who knows, man? Just got to see how this all plays out by the end. And talk to him for a while, and he was quite upset. I was like, this sucks, man, because that LCS, man, they're fucking great there. They really are. They really, really are, man. There's been so many times I've picked something off the shelf out of curiosity, and he's just told me it's shit. So I put it back down.
Wow.
Trash book.
Yeah, like they've done really well by me, man. So I'll always support them. They gave me advance tickets to see Into the Spider-Verse, so I saw that like a week before everyone else. I was like, oh, dude, this movie's cool, like. Thanks for that, So they're old school like that. You go, hey, you come in weekly. You're a good customer. We got given these. Do you want them? I was like, yeah, fucking oath, man. So I'll be really, really sad to see them go. I really will be.
Nice.
But, you know, my only hope is with all this bullshit going on, we can come out of it. And then, yeah, all these bigger ones are going to have to realize the path they're on. It's a path to destruction. And this has just streamlined it. I mean, there's certain things that they can't just stop overnight. Like, there are certain things we have to get through with a process, you know. Like, you can't just complete... What are you going to do? Just relaunch every single title? Like, fuck that. I'd rather they just kind of got through what they have to get through and then just take a drastic turn, you know. And I do think 5G, when Dan Didio got the boot, I do think that kind of fucked up 5G in a good way for us, but
Yeah.
they still have to get through some of that crap because it's already been put into their stories. So if it just never happens, they'll just be like, well, this is all fucking pointless. You know what I mean?
I think that'd be better. I think this could be a good excuse to do something like that. You know what I
You
mean?
reckon?
I think this could be a good excuse to fucking just put everything on hold, because they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep kind of a digital, but now we got the whole pencils down thing. I think put a pause on everything, fucking reset. This could be a great reason to kind of reset some storylines and maybe not follow through on some stuff you'd hinted, because now they've maybe changed their direction that they're gonna go. Some of these books might just be fucking canceled because they can't afford to keep them going. You know,
Well,
like,
did you see Marvel about a third? I think it was. They've just put outright on pause.
mhm.
With
Yeah.
what's going on as well. But I
Pencils
think,
down,
yeah,
motherfuckers.
fucking oath. Like, I am not keen on 5G. I think the hate for it's been blown out of proportion, in all honesty. But it's gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be as bad as what people are saying. People are saying it's gonna be like fucking the end, and no, it won't be.
Because if Luke Fox is Batman, fuck that shit. That's
Yeah,
garbage.
it's gonna be so,
Come on.
it's gonna be so stupid.
I can
But
make a
it's
case
not.
for fucking like 10 other people before him.
Oh yeah, easily, man. Catwoman should fucking be Batman before him. But it's gonna be bad. But you know what I mean? Like, it's already started to come into some of their stories. Like, if they just stopped, I don't know, off the top of my head, let's just say they just stopped doing James Tinney and Batman, and we never got the conclusion to this whole Joker war shit that's gonna go down, or we never got 3 Jokers, I'd be disappointed in that. Like, there is stuff I want to see finished before.
You've already fucking waited like fucking what, 8 years? How long has it been for the 3, like, since 3 Jokers was hinted at?
5 years.
5?
I've been waiting. I'm not just fucking.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean?
Lethal's got pencil ticks on the wall.
Yeah. I'm that crazy man that's been in the cell for too long, and you come and rescue me, and I'm just fucking speaking in tongues.
Well, Into Disguise makes a good point here. A 4-book event that you have to read 36 other comics spread across 25 different titles to understand. There are a lot of those, and those are cool, like, to a certain extent. But like Metal, like trying to keep up with the Metal event, that was probably the last one that I really tried to do, and I was like, holy shit, I'm buying so much shit to get all of this story.
Yeah, I remember that too, because I was picking up all these books, and I was going, man, I'd never read this title. I was never interested in this title. And I was like, oh, well, there you go. You got to fucking read that to understand what's going on with this, which is bullshit. I mean, I remember being on stream looking at the announcement for Absolute Carnage from Marvel, and then looking at all the tie-ins, and it's like, wow, it's literally everything. Yes,
that's true.
Which is fucking dumb, man. And there's other issues as well, like, why the hell is Bendis... Why? Why is Bendis a thing? Why does Bendis exist? Like, we had good Superman. We had good Superman for quite a while without Bendis, you know. We had the whole Superman has a kid, you know. They were going on these adventures and all that type of stuff. And it was interesting. It was good stuff. And then Bendis comes along and goes, yeah, fuck that shit. I'm just going to ruin this. He Carol Baskin Superman is what he did, man. And Jonathan as well, you know. He's like, oh, what are people interested in? Oh, people are really liking this kid. They want to see how this kid grows up. All right, we're going to jump fucking 16 years. We're going to age him up and everything. It's going to be great. Carol Baskin.
Have I ever read Batman War of Jokes and Riddles? Easily one of your favorite comics ever. I think I have it somewhere. I don't know if it's down here or not, or in my long box. I don't remember. But yeah, it's good. It was good. You actually like Metal? I liked Metal too.
Metal was good. I liked it.
Just by
to keep up with.
Yeah, by the end of it, I was just fucking exhausted, to be honest. I was like, I'm just ready for it to fucking be over. And the ending to me was a little bit meh. But it It's always like that. It's so hard to have a fucking good ending when you've been building up to it that long. So, Peter asked if I got a new bookcase. I think this is the same bookcase. It might be a little bit bigger, but it's in a different spot. So I have the bookcase here now, so everyone can see more of my wonderful books. And then I actually have more space for all this other shit too. You can't even see. Oh, look, Lethal, I got the BVS poster back here.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Oh, look at this. Hold on. Let me turn on that. That's my Batman. He's showing the Justice League something. And my Flash one turns on too. Boom. But it's kind of hard to. I feel like it's kind of hard to see on camera though, so I don't really turn them on. But I think it's cool. Michelle likes it. Nice. It's Michelle.
Looks good. Love it, Ryan.
There it is.
My bookshelf sucks. So today, the Geeks and Gamers video I put. Oh man, look! All right, look. Somebody pointed out something I didn't even catch. Do you notice that the lightsabers are on the wrong hand?
Yeah.
That's the shit Revenge of the Jedi poster. I mean, not shit. It's like the one that everybody wants, right? Because it's like never really got out there. Up. Yeah, it is definitely screwed up.
I mean, you have Darth Vader with the blue saber and Luke with the red one. So on the Geeks and Gamers video, where I talk about Tiger King, everyone's like, dude, Darth Vader's holding the wrong. I was like, I know. It's the jacked up poster. That's what it's supposed to be. That's why it's worth a ton of money. Because it's jacked up.
I haven't wanted to look at that video to see how it's doing.
It's almost at 4,000 views.
Do you want to show the thumbnail? Yeah. Show the thumbnail.
The thumbnail is the best ever, man.
Have you seen this thumbnail, Red Gaze?
I've seen that thumbnail, yes.
A lot of positive comments about the thumbnail, though.
I thought it was good.
Needed a rainbow. It needs a rainbow in the background. But
I don't know. I don't know if I would tweak it too much. It's kind of an instant classic.
That was a Steph special.
Yeah, Steph made that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now we definitely have to show it.
You remember when I posted that? I thought so. I posted it in a special chat. I was like, "Hey, Jeremy, will you use this as a thumbnail if I make a video for the main channel?" I don't make videos for the main channel. I have Park Hopping, which really have nothing to say over there. Like Sports Wars, we have like a video a week because there's nothing to say.
Right.
So I'm over here working Park Hopping. I don't need to be on the main channel. But then he's like, "Yeah, all right, do it." So then I was like, "Okay, I got to come up with something." And then I saw Ryan's video about like maybe an extra episode. I'm like, that's it. That's what I'm going to say. So I took the article from him and then I put it together. So it was ridiculous. It was beyond ridiculous video. So
let me get that picture real quick. Let me find it.
It's pretty good.
It is. I just stretched it out a little bit to make it a thumbnail. I didn't even ask Jeremy. I just fucking made it. I just used that one. I just assumed he'd be good with it. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. There it is.
Now, I need Red Gaze to explain it, I think.
Oh, you need an explanation here?
Oh, well, I want to know how the gays agenda.
All right. Well, Ryan's up front, very confident. You're not sure. I would say he probably doesn't have anything inserted in him just because he seems to be the dominant one in this picture.
Dude, you can put another face on me, that one that Runner has, that Runner Games has. This meme might look a little different.
Now, Lethal's kind of creeping behind Drunk there with that very gay look. And Drunk looks really uncomfortable, so I think Lethal might be easing a fingertip at this point. That's what I'm getting from this.
God.
Oh, now the real question: who took the photo?
Was it Dana Schwartz?
It definitely could be. I don't know. Do you think Dana would take a picture like this? I don't know.
Yeah.
3 toxic males in a gay sex act, probably.
Those were but they were married. They were all married. The first picture I didn't have a mullet, and then Steph came back and was like, "I gotta fix it." So she gave me
you really need a mullet. So yes, definitely do check out Steph's channel. I just put it in the chat because she is the one responsible for this meme. Make sure to go check her out as well. She did Tiger King stream today. It was fucking funny. Stieg got to experience American culture in the Tiger King, so that was pretty fun.
Yeah, that show
wait a
just
minute.
confirmed everything I've always thought about America.
Is Drunk bleeding from his pectoral there?
That is a tattoo of a bullet wound, yes.
Yeah.
Dave Filoni took the picture, says Michelle.
Yes.
They used the selfie stand.
Yeah, like if you put this fucking face on that, this would have very different results.
Yeah, that would change the whole thing into a train.
Oh yeah.
God. Yeah, it would. Look at Lethal, you're in the best spot in the train, I think. Just saying.
Definitely.
Look at my face, though. It looks like I got a bad spray tan on.
Yellowish orange man bad.
Yeah.
What are the good spray tans look like?
That's true. I don't know. I just found it funny when he Jeremy's like, yeah, I almost like he dared me. Like he wanted to use this thumbnail. I was like, oh crap.
Oh
Wait
God.
till fucking.
Oh no, Steph's gonna do it. Fuck. Steph's gonna put that screaming picture of me on.
And then I was like, I had to go to Lethal in private. Remember, Lethal was like, hey man, you don't mind if we use this for a thumbnail? I just wanted to make sure, you know.
All right, anybody else I'd understand, but Lethal, come on. I don't think you need to consent.
Just had to make sure. I didn't want it to be up and him be like, come on, dude, that was too much. That's all.
I think my reply was when I first suggested putting a rainbow in it.
I thought your reply was something along the lines of, "Can we just recreate this, the three of us?"
What the fuck am I looking at here?
This is an Apollo Patriot special. We've got another furry, and Dave Filoni with his tongue out. Look at the fucking mouth he put on Pablo. You didn't put a mouth on Filoni, but you got a weird ass mouth on Pablo. A circle of Ryan heads that are unevenly spaced. I don't understand Apollo, but I like it.
I don't get it, but I like it. Yeah.
Look at how thick Pablo's tongue is. Look at that thing.
I kind of pictured he would have one like Venom, to be honest. So this looks right to me.
I would have put more like white goo around his lips. You know, like that. Ever see people with like constant dry mouth? It's always like that white stuff just comes around. They're crackling. It's like dry mouth. It's gross looking. Because then, like when it finally flips off their lip, it like floats in the air a little bit.
You're just describing sperm.
Oh God,
that would be guy mouth.
So thank you, Apollo, for that picture. Always appreciated, good sir. How the fuck did this get here? What tab is this? What the hell's going on? All right, there we go. Close that shit. God, I don't know what's going on today, but I like it. It's good. Oh man, there's 34 likes on that thing. Like so many fucking responses. So many responses to that Dave Filoni picture. They're funny. Filoni wants Pablo to join the wolf pack. That's right, he does. What were we even fucking talking about?
Furries. Furries.
I'm like so completely lost.
We started off with your bookcase, and then I went to my messed up poster.
That's right.
And then it went to like the freaking Tiger King thumbnail. No, because I said someone mentioned that poster in the video from Geeks and Gamers, and then you went, I didn't even see how many views, and then I was like, but the thumbnail was awesome, and then we're like, let's pull up the thumbnail, and now you're like, the freak are we talking about?
It was an excellent transition.
He pulled up the Filoni.
Apollo is fucking insane, dude. Oh, we were talking about comics. Thank you, Steph. We were talking about comic books somehow.
How the hell did we get on to fucking from comics to that?
All started with the bookshelf.
It all started with somebody talked about a bookshelf. Well, I was showing off everything, I think.
You were looking for a comic on your bookshelf, and then Michelle said, I like your bookshelf. And then I said, my bookshelf sucks. And then I was like, look at the poster.
You don't even have any bookshelf, or you don't have any books on there. It's just knickknacks.
Toys. Yeah.
Look at that Rose Tico poster, man. Just absolutely no fucking shame.
Somebody said something about that too. They're like, why he's got a fucking Rose Tico shit?
It's RC from New York keeps sending it to me, and since he's such a financial supporter of like everything I do, I put it up.
Speaking of, that's where I wanted. I'm like, I knew there was something. I had super chats. God, how do you pronounce this? Aditya Singh. Thank you very much for £5. Hey Ryan, I bought EA Origin membership, started playing classic Battlefront 2 and Jedi Academy, loving OG Star Wars games. Well, that is fucking awesome because Jedi Academy is badass. Now, I don't know if you're playing EA Origin, you're probably playing on the PC. Jedi Academy, if you guys have never played it before, also just re-released on the PlayStation and on the Switch. And Jedi Academy is a fucking incredible game. It's got an awesome multiplayer to it where you it's up to 16 people, capture the flag, team deathmatch, all that kind of shit. Definitely go out and check it out. The OG Star Wars games are better than what they put out now, no doubt. So thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. And then RC from the NYC, speak of the devil for $5.
Yeah, that's my dude right there.
RC is the fucking man. He sent me so many cool hats and shit. I love it. What's up, Ryan? What's up, panel? What's up, chat? Hope everyone and your loved ones are healthy and safe. Well, that's usually it's just like something we kind of say to each other, but now that's like a legit fucking thing to wish people right now. And everyone is healthy and safe for me, thank God, and for everyone else as far as I know. But thank you. We appreciate the love and appreciate the support, RC from the NYC. You're the man. So, and a lot of Jedi Academies is awesome in the chats. That's fucking right. There is. So if movies are now dead in 2020, does Sonic have a chance to win Best Picture Oscar? I don't know. Maybe it'll be Birds of Prey, guys. What do you think?
I think Birds of Prey is going to go down as 2020's most successful comic book movie. Let that sink in.
Oh, probably will now.
November for Black Widow.
Wow.
And August for Wonder Woman. I don't know if August is going to happen.
I doubt August. I'm skeptical on both of them, to be honest.
If this is what I think. I think that if August is the time when they start to reopen, Wonder Woman could make fucking like $1.5 billion, which it had no chance of making before. I think if Wonder Woman 2 would have opened as normal, it would probably have done like 800-900 million, maybe $1 billion. The first one did about 900, if I'm not mistaken.
Just under.
Yeah, right around there. So I think this one would be similar. If this is the party, like the big event, the first time that stuff is open, people want to go out, people want to do this shit, that'll fucking rake in the money.
See, I don't think it's going to go down like that. I don't think people are going to be rushing to go to the cinema. I think it's going to be a very slow incline to get back to where it was at.
Nah, I am going to go out and fucking do everything I can outside in places until I get sick and tired of people again, which would be about 30 minutes probably.
Yeah,
but
my plan is just to go straight to the pub as soon as it opens and get kicked out in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
And blame Carol Baskin. That bitch got me kicked out of the pub.
I think there's so many people that are fucking sick and tired of being cooped in, man. I don't know. Lost Jedi says I'm not going to see any movie this year. Is it because of the virus or because you don't want to?
He just hates people.
Well, I hate people too, but I miss people now. I thought I fucking hated people, and I kind of did, but now I'm like, oh my God, let me go to Walmart so I can walk around and have some interaction 6 feet away from some fucking mask and gloves.
Lost Jedi 22 does not want to go to the cinema at the risk of you might bump into Carol Baskin.
He says, fuck Hollyweird. Yeah?
Fuck Carol Baskin.
Fuck Carol Baskin.
I heard you do an impression.
What?
We haven't heard Drunk do say fuck Carol Baskin in the voice.
Let's hear it. Jay.
I can barely hear Lethal. What did he say?
He said, we haven't heard you do a Carol Baskin or
I don't
a
have
Joe
one,
Exotic,
man.
a Joe Exotic impression. Come on.
I don't have one. I don't curse either, so I don't.
You just say, I'm going to
Gosh
go down to
darn.
Florida, kill that. Like, I was cursing shit.
Gonna kill Carol Baskin.
There you go.
Kill
There
that
it is.
God.
See, that sounds a little more like.
You see this meat over here? It's rotten. That's Carol Baskin.
Like it. I bet
people, man.
Drunk
Those are
knows
my
a,
people.
a bunch of people that sound exactly like that. It's not quite gay enough. That's the problem. See that meat over right there? I fell in love with 3 straight guys.
The woman is obsessed with me.
This woman is obsessed with me. Will Tinder go under? Probably. That's a great question in a disguise. I think so.
Let's have a look.
DJ Easy Dick. I'm ready to go see some. I'm ready to go see some horror movies in the theater.
Not enough lisp, they said. Drunk, would you curse for a Scooby snack? Why do you want to hear me curse for? What's the big deal?
I love hearing people swear that don't normally swear.
Drunk has no problem swearing a little bit when he's playing Mario Kart. Yeah. I might say bitch. That's about it.
Bitch.
Apollo's craving them Walmart women.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. But we have been going
right
almost.
now is like Walmart where I live now is like Disney World. Everybody's there because it's the only place you can go to. So it's awful, man. And like people still wear their Walmart clothes there.
Yeah.
I literally like drove past Walmart and I was like, I'm not going in because like the parking lot was so full. I went to Walgreens, which was empty, and bought my milk and eggs at Walgreens. Freaking Walgreens. Do you have Walgreens in California?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So it was like I'm going
CVS,
shopping at Walgreens because it's empty. So
That's crazy. They have some stuff too. They just don't have as much. So that is a good
I get
place to
coffee,
get some shit.
sugar, eggs. I got milk. I got beer. I got I got the essentials. Pop-Tarts, cheese in a can. You have that, Lethal?
Cheese in a can.
Do you mean like Cheese Whiz or what?
Like, yeah, like easy cheese.
Cheese in a can.
Uh-oh, you broken.
That stuff is awesome, dude.
What?
You ever had that, Ryan?
I mean, I think I know what you're talking. If you're just talking about Cheese Whiz, like the shit you just fucking like a aerosol can of cheese. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'm not much for the aerosol cheese, but the phony cheese that you can spread, I can get down with.
Look at that wrestling belt.
How the fuck do you get cheese in a can?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Cheese Whiz.
Just like that, Lethal.
Like in Blues Brothers, where he's like, "You got my cheese whip, boy."
Yep.
Yeah, it's like whipped cream, but it's cheese.
That sounds disgusting, man.
Cheese in a can.
Man, awesome, man. About
There it
to
is.
douse it. No, I won't do it.
No,
Don't do
it
please.
is not real food. It is not real food. Can you do it? That's what Harley was doing. Harley was doing that in Birds of Prey.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
With the cheese? With the cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see the movie.
When she was going through her breakup, she was like, and she was just like fucking squirting in her mouth.
I just put a little bit on crackers.
She's not
like,
unfamiliar
that's the
with
only way
that.
I eat it, so it's not like,
Put it in her mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good on crackers for sure. Yeah. I've never just fucking eaten it straight out of the can.
I mean, it's on the
before.
freaking picture. You buy it, you put it on crackers. Like, that's it.
It is pretty. I think it's kind of gross, but I've had it before. So
I don't know. I kind of feel like that's false advertising in the picture there, though, because it doesn't really come out like that, does it?
Ooh.
You want me to make you one so y'all see what it looks like?
yeah.
Be
Go
very
grab some
educational for Lethal.
Go grab some crackers.
I kind of want to see it how it actually is it making noise like
Yeah.
Oh,
Kinda like it's like whipped cream. It's like fucking aerosol cans. So
Cheesy cream, Lethal. You should be down with that.
spray cans of cheese is everything wrong in America, says Will.
No, this is
Man, it's
some
good.
Joe Exotic stuff.
All right, here's my crackers. I gotta open. You would
You got one of the 8 sleeves, the keep fresh sleeves, so it's not the big ones.
Yeah, so you gotta get the crackers open first. So without like having them fall all over the place. So then you take the lid off.
Sweet God.
Ready?
Yeah. Ah, it's like
Oh God.
it's like popping a pimple, man. Oh.
It's so good. Another one. I can make a smiley face for you. Check it out. That was a terrible smiley face.
God, that looked like a fucking High Republic art right there.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
No, the head's too big.
Mismatched eyes, fucking small ass head, fucking crooked ass smile. There you go. But yeah, now Australians and overseas people, you know what Americans eat. That's basically a staple in human life. So I would say the things that we eat every day are cheese in a can, Panda Express, and Pizza Hut. I think that's basically it.
Cheese in a can.
I want to see some love for Panda Express in the chat.
Just take a minute to think about that. Cheese in a can.
We've all taken our moment, Lethal. This is your time.
Cheeseburgers. Yeah, you can throw that on a burger. I'm sure it's fine.
Drunk as a living college kid, pretty much.
Oh yeah, McDonald's, definitely. McDonald's and Panda Express are like my favorite.
So he has this. About 2 weeks ago, I was on a stream with Barbie, and she was talking about chicken nuggets, of course. And I decided that day, I'm going to go out and get some chicken nuggets. First time in yonks, man. Oh, dude, I've been thinking about eating them ever since I went that day. I want more nuggets.
Yeah, that's awesome. Steph is spamming the chat right now.
And Panda Express, I thought that was a joke. I thought that was a meme.
No, it's fucking awesome. Panda Express is the shit, dude. I love it.
Steph disagrees.
And McDonald's is trash. What? Come on. What is going on now?
What do you like,
McDonald's
Steph?
is trash. I have to agree.
But it's good
it's
trash. McDonald's is awesome. It's getting expensive. I will fucking say that. I went to Wendy's the other day and bought a shit ton of food for way less than it cost me to go to McDonald's. And I think that's bullshit. Now, Wendy's fries are dog shit. Like,
yes. Wendy's
fries are the fucking worst. That's the entire reason for a Frosty is to make Wendy's fries tolerable. Because when you fucking dip it in chocolate ice cream, it tastes okay. Wendy's fries are trash.
Yeah, but McDonald's fries are shit too.
What?
You heard me. You heard me.
That is
I need a refund on my book immediately.
Yeah. Fucking.
Listen, McDonald's used to have the best fries back in the day. They went and fucked it
My
up.
fries in my area are fantastic.
They still have the best fries.
Well, maybe y'all are different down there, but up here, I'm telling you, McDonald's is garbage.
McDonald's fries have and always will be the best fries.
Incorrect.
Who is it then? From normal fast food chains.
Right now, I would say probably Burger King.
Oh, come on, man. No way. Burger King's okay. The fries have gotten better, but they are not better than McDonald's. McDonald's is still king.
Well, let's ask Mara what her opinion is. She's somewhat close to my area.
I don't like Burger King at all.
Maybe our areas are different with the McDonald's French fries.
Mara.
Because right now I'm thinking y'all are crazy.
Jade Shadow, tell us.
KFC.
Tell us who are the best. KFC. I like the Taco Bell KFC combos.
Yeah.
I love those things.
Yeah.
Burger King. Now that finally something I agree with that. Burger King is trash.
See, I enjoy Burger
fries. King. They have to make their fries chicken to be fucking palatable from Burger King.
Can we all agree that Five Guys is the best among any of these?
Listen,
it's not the same fast food type, but similar.
Yes, I wouldn't. You can't qualify it as that, but yeah, Five Guys is fucking incredible.
Okay, see, we can still be brothers.
and they give you a whole fucking thing full of fries. That's like the best.
Oh yeah, endless.
My favorite is Popeyes.
A disappointed black man says, Cookout's been holding it down for us Southerners, wishing we had In-N-Out. I have been to Cookout before, and I will say, disappointed black man, you will be even more disappointed when you go to In-N-Out if you actually have it available, because it's not very good. In-N-Out is fucking overrated as shit.
Never had it.
I've never had In-N-Out either.
It's overrated. Just keep your expectations low, and you'll probably.
What about Jack in the Box?
I like Jack in the Box. I go there a lot. It's not very good, but I like it.
They have a Jack in the Box. I've never been.
Everything.
You people are disgusting.
So it's like burgers and fries and stuff.
Wait, Jack in the Box is that? Oh wow, that's a food.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
Popeyes
take
is
it
my
back.
favorite.
I'll
Popeyes
take
chicken
it back.
sandwich.
Um.
See, look, everyone agrees with me. Everyone's saying Popeyes. Look, Michelle, everyone.
I listen. Popeyes isn't worth the risk to my health to go there. But the John Beck for $2 says Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad.
But the chicken is better there than anywhere else. Basically, not a geek or a gamer. With a fucking picture of me as a baby and a baby Yoda.
So this is the man you can trust, obviously.
Says Burger King changed their fries and they are better than they were.
Correct.
Well, better than shit is just average, I guess. They are better. I did say that. They are better. But
Now, Mara has confirmed. She says McDonald's fries used to be good, but now they are meh at best. So maybe it's the region.
Mara, you can go fuck yourself, but maybe it is the region. That makes sense.
Oh my gosh. What did somebody do to us?
I know. Look at that. Scoundrel Pilled's right.
Just the American part.
Oh my god. That's just me. Alex, what the fuck?
Oh god. See, now it's a buy.
I look
thing.
a little happier for some reason. Why do I look a little happier now?
Why do I look sadder?
He might have inched that finger in a little more.
Turned me into a lady by fucking me in the butt. That's evidently what happened. But
Who come over here? I'm gonna turn you into a woman.
I'm gonna turn you into a lady for me. You want to fuck girls? I'll make you one.
That just speaks to the magic of Drunk's penis.
You got me off guard with that. That's why I want to get to Dana, man. I need to get to Dana before it's too late, before she goes way too far over.
You can make her a real woman.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I think this means he reached the prostate. I think
That's the trick.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh, God. Ryan looks like Uma Thurman. I do kind of look like Uma in that picture. My eyes are just a little closer together, though. Alex,
I think you're a little sexier.
listen, I got to pop the post up, too, just for a second. Like, you can still see my other ears. Alex, you got to...
that was a quick... That was a quickie. That was
a quickie. That was a quickie. All right.
Looks like a marathon to me, man. That photo ain't no quickie.
The magic of Drunk's penis. Okay. That's gonna be that should be your crowdfunded novel, Jay.
Yeah, the man who puts his dick into men's back holes and turns them into women.
Yeah, I think so.
You come over here. I'm drunk 3PO, and I'm gonna butt blast you till you grow some titties.
Jesus.
Whatever
All
works,
right.
you know? Whatever to keep the balance in the force.
That ain't no fucking balance right there. But I am gonna let Red Gaze talk about his Indiegogo project, his novel.
Wait, talk about getting way off topic.
Where did he go?
He just he got nervous about it and he just disappeared.
He's canceling the whole thing.
Okay, gots to go. Be safe. Just don't end up pregnant. I will try not to. I don't think where he's fucking me, I think I'll be good. So,
did you ever hear that joke about the two married men talking about anal with their wives? Did you ever hear that joke?
No.
Did you hear it, Drunk?
No.
All right. There's these two married men. They're friends. They're catching up. They're just hanging out. And one of them says to the other guy, goes, "Hey, have you ever thought about, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like having sex with your wife, but in the other hole?" And the other man turns and looks at him in complete disgust. You can just see on his face how offended he is by this comment. And he looks at his friend dead in the eye and says, "Fuck no. What happens if she gets pregnant?"
Oh, there you go. I like that. Have you guys ever had Raising Cane's?
I don't know what that is.
That one. Drunk, you have Raising Cane's down by you?
No.
Oh, well, never mind. I put that in chat. Somebody's talking about Zaxby's, and I think
we
Raising
have
Cane's.
Zaxby's. We have Zaxby's here.
I think Raising Cane's is so much better than Zaxby's.
Yeah, I don't like Zaxby's is too greasy for me.
Yeah, Raising Cane's is really good. Now, Red Gaze is not here to pimp Sunsworn, so we'll do it for him. I don't know what happened to him. I think McDonald's got him for shit talking their fries. But Sunsworn right here, Edge of Annihilation. This is a novel along with a graphic companion, with a visual companion. And Red Gaze is doing this Indiegogo. It is already fully funded, but there is definitely still time to get on board this project and get yours. I have backed it. Lethal's backed it. Drunk has backed it. Everybody here has backed it. And it's pretty cool. Let me read this for you here. Centuries after the Titan War, the galaxy enjoys relative peace under the rule of the Astral Union. Its citizens want nothing, and the Defense Force, they want for nothing, and the Defense Force, led by famed Astral Templars, is more than a match for a few rogue elements that have troubled them. And let me give you someone else who knows a little more about it. There he is.
Howdy. Well, that was really strange. Everything just went black. I thought I died. But apparently,
No, that's just Drunk's penis.
that is the magic of Drunk's penis. I spoke of, a valued artifact, and the god struck me down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the middle of talking about Sunsworn, so why don't you give it one final plug here?
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, absolutely. Sunsworn is my answer to all of this nonsense we're getting out of entertainment, which is not really entertainment at all. So if you're looking for epic space fantasy, Sunsworn is where it's at. You're going to follow a host of characters, heroes as well as villains, who are basically fighting for the galaxy's survival. They all serve their own ends, and this is going to be the fall of an empire, and it's rebuilding through escapist entertainment, man. Excellent storytelling. That's what we're all about here. We want to bring it back. All these characters will have arcs. No one is invincible. Everyone is fallible. And it's going to be a fun ride. So I really want you guys to get involved in this. I also thought it'd be a fun way to kind of bridge the fandoms together once again. Bring Comicsgate together with the Fandom Menace and everyone in between. Everybody who's interested in space fantasies, sci-fi, fantasy. I mean, these are my two favorite genres, so I always enjoy when they're mixed together, and that's what I tried to do here. But this book will come, it's a full-length novel that will come with a visual companion if you get that tier. The visual companion is just kind of an introduction to the universe. There will be art throughout from great Comicsgate artists like Vinnie Tartamella, Carla Tornelli. Sorry, it's hard to say those two names together back to back. Narwhal and Lakeem Amir, and there's going to be some more. We're lining up right now. And also, as the book grows, as the funding grows, I should say, there's some stretch goals. Every so often, we're going to be adding pages to the visual companion as well to get some more art in there. And there'll also be some commentary, so give you a little bit of a description on some of the characters, the places you'll see, starships, etc. But yeah, I just think I thought it would go well together. Is there a Mary Sue? Can't have a story without a Mary Sue. Well, what we can do is introduce a Mary Sue and then
Kill her.
Yeah, and then kill her.
I think that's a great idea.
I guess she wouldn't be a Mary Sue at that point, but it's always nice to spit in the face of our enemies.
Yes, in their mouths, especially to give them corona. But yeah, man, that's awesome. So definitely, guys, go check this out. Steph put it in chat. You can get the link right there. It's also in the description of the video. So best of luck to Red Gaze in this. I'm really looking forward to October 2020 or right around then when these things start going out. So awesome, man.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm hoping actually to fulfill early. I'm trying to set a new precedent here.
Yeah, well, I think Malin does it best. Like the way he's got all his shit done, like he gets it all done, then he crowdfunds, then it goes out basically.
Yeah.
And I think that's obviously EVS is doing great as well, and everybody has a little bit different way they do it. But I think that the fact that he can put it out there, fund it, and then be done and shipped is perfect. So.
Yeah, that's definitely the best model. And Vinny is actually really great at that as well. He does the same thing. As soon as the campaign's done, it's pretty much gone out.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to talk to you about my stuff coming up, but a couple more months.
Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely. Anytime.
I don't even know how to set that up. So
I'm not Dana Schwartz. My DMs are open.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. All right. Well, with that being said, Lethal, Joe Exotic, do you want to go ahead and plug your channel real quick?
Come on down, Big Cat Animal Sanctuary. We're gonna try not to get that Big Cat's Bill Bass. And we're gonna drive on down to Florida and we're gonna kill Carol Baskin myself.
Perfect.
Back Sunsworn. Back Sunsworn. I'll be on Twitch later tonight, but back Sunsworn. That's the main thing. And fuck Carol Baskin.
Fuck Carol Baskin. Jay. Drunk
Yeah, I
3PO.
did the same thing. Back Red Gaze project. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. That's what's important right now. My channel is Drunk 3PO. You can find it with the same name. And but we're here for Red Gaze, so let's get.
Can I add one more thing before we go to Mr. Gaze? I just want to say that Resident Evil 3 remake is fucking garbage. Don't buy that game. Don't buy that game. It is a waste of money. Save your money. Get Final Fantasy. I've got Final Fantasy early. The game's great. Get Final Fantasy. Don't get Resident Evil 3 remake. That game sucks ass.
There you go. Well said.
Like 3 hours, right? 4 hours?
I did mine in under 5.
442. Yeah, 442. I think Lethal posted 448.
Wow, short.
And he wasn't like playing great or anything. I was watching him. It wasn't like it was, anything necessarily super special. But not to say Lethal was playing bad or anything, but he wasn't trying to speed run it. He was just like, he's like, what the fuck is this? Where do I go here? And he was like, it wasn't like he did everything as fast as he could.
Lethal, are you just pissed that you didn't have a harpoon gun in that game?
Where's Tugs?
That's why I don't like people watch me play Alien Isolation. I basically stand and look at a wall for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? And then I wait for someone in the chat to like look it up on Google and tell me. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. That's like my
chat. My chat just calls me a retard whenever I get lost in a game.
Yeah, that happens. We got a couple super chats coming in right here at the end. AFK Bard, $5. Don't run away without taking my money. Well, thank you, AFK Bard. Thank you for all the support. I do appreciate you so much.
Awesome person.
Yeah, she is awesome. Raging Rhino, Australian, 99 cents. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Raging Rhino. And then Culture Casino with a $1.99 super sticker. It is a rainbow unicorn sticker. So thank you for that. And he also just backed your book, Red Gaze.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, backer 71. So
Nice.
it looks like we picked up a couple, which is awesome.
Sweet. Thank you guys very much. I promise you I will do everything to deliver the absolute best product I possibly can with an awesome story that'll leave you wanting more, because there will be more.
There you go. I like it. And then, of course, Red Gaze, why don't you tell me a little about your channel as well?
Absolutely. Yeah. You definitely want to get on board with the Gaze agenda. Come on over, join the Gaze community. We talk a lot of comics, especially Comics Gate, goings-ons, as well as we do, we feature a lot of the campaigns that are running, things of that nature. We also do a lot of nonsense. Every Tuesday we do Gazing into the Abyss with Lola, and we just kind of talk about retarded shit in the news. So I'd actually kind of like to do a little more of that, mix it up a little, and get some more streams going. Just fun streams, because it's not always fun just promoting stuff. Sometimes you just want to loosen up and get jiggy with it. So that's what we're looking for. And
Exactly.
if you'd join me in that, I'd appreciate it. And thank you all very much for backing Sunsworn. Thank you if you subscribed. Appreciate all you guys. Hail the chat.
There you go. Hail Red Gaze. And Zevius in the chat, an artist in his own right. Zevius does some awesome stuff with a little shout out to you there, Red Gaze. Right there. So
Cool, man. Thank you, Zevius.
Yep. And then Dana Schwartz manhandles a front. She's a total cock fiend. John Hardy, well said. Well said, John Hardy. Now,
Cock meat.
Cock meat. Oh, the big bowl. But thank you guys for being here. Please sub to the channel if you haven't already. One of the things I am really trying to do right now is grow that Twitch channel, like we've talked about a couple times. So if you have not checked me out over on Twitch and follow me, please do. Both myself, Lethal, and Drunk are kind of trying to grow those up a little bit. We're having a lot of fun doing it. So please do follow me over there. Matt G with the $1.49 super sticker. Thank you, Matt G, with another rainbow unicorn. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to all my patrons. We are going to do the patron hangout in Discord in about maybe 10 or 15 minutes from now in the supporter voice chat. So thank you guys so much for being here. Had an awesome stream. Missed last Sunday, but we had a great stream today. Got us almost 200 people. So that is awesome. But we will talk to you guys next time. Thank you to all my guests, all my panelists, all the chat. You guys are the best. And we will talk to you later. Peace.
Hell yeah.